3. Oh, you won't. You what? You can't. Come on, man. You heard me start. You heard me to start the countdown.
Unlucky,
You
bro.
can't take that
Too
away
slow.
from me, man. That's tragic.
Minecraft, but I actually read my chat.
No, Minecraft, but I actually read your chat. What are you talking about?
Minecraft, but
I
the
shouldn't say
streamer
that. I should
interacts
actually
with
say
his audience.
Hold on, I'll go ahead and I'll find your thing.
Hello,
I have both.
Dystoria. What up, Biebert? What up, Recruit? What up, Ripple Tech? Hello, Newt. MD. Bob.
Oh my goodness.
What gender
You're
am I
just
attracted
fine.
to? Any gender with a nice ass.
Bless you.
Parrot is the biggest bird? No, guys, parrot is not the biggest bird. Guys, stop saying that, okay?
Whoa, whoa.
I'm the
We hit a
biggest
nerve,
bird.
chat. We hit a nerve.
Guys, stop saying that! Is it Biebert, not Biebert? What's the difference?
Oh, bye. I think
Biebert?
bye, but
Biebert.
adding extra eyes does not help with that. We'll say.
Should spell it like B-Y-E. Guys, stop saying that parrot is the biggest bird! It's not true! Guys!
The desperation is palpable.
Yeah.
Almost said palatable, which it is that as well. That's funny.
What up, Atomic? How you doing? Try 87 FOV. Alright, 87 FOV it is.
What is your normal FOV, actually?
I actually changed it from Quake Pro to 105. Just to try it, and honestly, I think it's better.
Damn.
I think it just looks a little bit nicer for like videos and stuff. I mean, I don't see a reason really in this game to use a lower FOV, but
sure.
Bye, Bert.
I mean, it's all preference. None of my, you know, my reasoning for using lower FOV is because it looks better. I really don't like how high FOV looks.
Left hand when? Left hand now, okay? We're going 87 FOV left hand.
We have a new streamer.
Oh god, this is weird. I don't think I've ever used left hand before. Like, ever. Oh, this is weird.
You're gonna start, like, right-clicking to left-click? Your whole brain's gonna get jumbled.
Okay, this plus the FOV is a little bit... Alright, Komodo... Whoa! Why do people just not heal in UHC? It's so annoying. Like, the game gets fun when you start healing. 1v1 Parrot to prove I'm the biggest bird. Bro, I dueled Parrot and Mace, and the score was like 30-3 or something like that in my favor. It was a...
Damn.
I have it recorded too. I might put it on my Patreon, just as like a random extra content. That was like right after Parrot like coached me got bot coaching from me like undercover. And I'm so mad that I wasn't like recording, but also I couldn't have known to record because he was literally undercover. He said he would like make a video out of it. I'm not sure if he will, but that was pretty funny. I was like so sus of it the entire time too. Like,
that's funny.
Pre-recorded. Read your message. Hello. What up? Not B _ question mark. 1v1 Callie and Mace. I did like a few streams ago, honestly. I feel like I didn't do that terribly. What cosmetics do I got? Nothing yet. Currently, I'm not on Feather Client because the like screen sharing isn't working for me for some reason. But as soon as that's fixed, I'm gonna probably start using Feather Client from now on.
Why do the names look really weird?
Yeah, this server has like weird custom name tags, and like the shadows get fucked up for some reason.
Yeah.
It's bothered me for a long time.
Really strange.
You have 1,000 MS? Damn, dude, how you not get kicked? Got coaching from you and me. What was your username? I've coached like a couple people in Mace now. I feel comfortable. I'm knowledgeable enough to do it. Dude, why am I just getting like this caliber of player right now? Like nothing against Rain F1S, but like, come on, man. Hit slower, does more damage. Just like that, buddy. Come on. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really that in love with the 89 FOV.
It's funny, man. I've been considering raising my FOV, so you know.
I mean, I just like don't see your. I think for block placement, like low FOV is probably better, but
oh, for sure.
For like aiming on actual people, it's not. Minecraft isn't like Valorant. It's not like you're clicking on heads from like across the map.
Yeah,
you're like
100%.
aiming at
I agree.
massive hitboxes right in front of you.
Yeah, I think the reason like some of the most mechanical players in Bridge had really low FOVs. Like it's known that is the case. Just because you can like it's easier to be more precise. You know what I mean?
Where to find your pack? I want it, please. Oh shit, you're right. I should link my pack. Dude, if I was not reading chat like a good streamer, I wouldn't have seen that message. Just saying. Guys, drop a like on the stream, because I am a good streamer who reads chat.
Ouch.
Share, copy, post link.
Also sub to
edit.
TheobaldTheBird. Or follow him, or sub to him on Twitch.
Pack.
Yeah, I think you're getting cut out, by the way.
Yeah. Go ahead, web me.
Critting somebody out while they're AFK and not webbing them while they're AFK is crazy. Truly wild.
Why are you running from me, bro? Why is this guy actually good? I'm getting pooped on. Ow. Ow. You bitch. 1v1 mace. I mean, if you guys send me duel requests, I'll probably accept it. Oh yeah, I remember you. Pickle. The Axe limited time mode and is Axe limited time? They're finally getting rid of Axe? Let's go. I don't is there like limited time modes? Is that a thing now? There's an event for it. Huh. Remember updating carpet PvP to 1.20, 1.5? Bro, I need to do that. I have a 1.20, 1.4 update as well. but I need to push out. It is, guys, it's like sheer laziness. Actually, not even sheer laziness. I just have a million fucking different things I'm working on.
Real. Somebody said, "What's your what pack do you recommend for 1.20 PvP?"
If you I put it in the description of the stream now. Hopefully it should show up. Do you see the link for it now?
Gotta advertise.
My bird's IRL name is Theobald.
You gotta take advantage of all the opportunities to advertise as you can.
Leo, I would say yes, but you're a bit too late, man. Sorry.
What happened?
I'm already partnered with someone else.
Oh Jesus! Somebody said, "Do explosive diarrhea PvP, please."
It is a go-to game mode.
PTSD flashbacks. Did I just say PSD instead of PTSD?
Gives me CSV flashbacks. Gotta look it up in the database. Ghast PvP? Dude, I'm excited for the baby Ghast. Like the happy Ghast. Like imagine just like the Sea of Thieves like bow fights. Like you got the drivers on both Ghasts and everyone else is bowing. Like that would be sick. I remember you, Flow Spare.
How do you remember your chatters? How do you do that? I'm really bad at that.
I'm pretty good at it, honestly. I see a lot of familiar faces. Like Mallory, Superplant, Paid in Money, your boy YOLO Boys Faking. Even
my
yeah,
issue is
Anir.
that, I'll recognize them if I stream like a bunch of days in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as soon as I go like, 2 weeks without streaming and then I come back to it, it's like all of their names are gone. Like completely gone. If they tell me an event that they were part of, I would be like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." You know what I mean? As like the entity that was the concept of them in that space. But like their name, gone.
Yeah.
Absolutely gone.
Who's the best YouTuber I've dueled? Swite, Coldy, or Marlowe? Or Cheetah.
It's me if you're talking about Bridge. But
why am I like
Apucho? Yeah,
like not to be rude, but like can like a good player duel me? Like,
I should duel you an axe.
Yo, thank you for the $1.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's what you said last time, Apucho.
Apucho.
It's Apucho, by the way, and I mispronounced it the first time I read it. He's in my chat plenty as well.
Ooh.
Hi, Apucho. They're in my Discord and they changed their name to Apucho with a CH because I mispronounced it so many times. Who's in with VC with you? This is Cheetah. I mean, as in like I'm Theo and I'm in call with Cheetah. That's Cheetah.
This is Theobald, guys. In VC with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheetah Yeah, I used to play a lot of 1.8. I've been trying to get into 1.20 nowadays, though.
Theo, where are you from? I'm forgetting. Somewhere in the Midwest, the northern Midwest, I think.
Guys, where am I?
I think somewhere, yeah, somewhere in that like general area.
Whoa, whoa.
That's funny. Do you want me to read out your donation messages, or would you rather wait and be able to do it yourself?
Wait.
Okay. Not having TTS is crazy, by the way.
Oh yeah, I need to set that up.
I feel like you have to use so many pots in this version.
Yeah, you do. The reason why is because they, the main server where everyone plays Diamond Pot, which is Loca, boosts the damage because no one was dropping and it was boring.
Gotcha.
Maniac Mike! Thank you for the $10, dude. Holy shit. What client do I use? I've been switching to Feather recently. Right now I'm just using normal Fabric, but I'm playing on Feather more often. Just gonna start maining that. And the armor HUD I'm using is, let me see, slotted armor HUD. This one.
Beh. It's Beh.
Bibert.
Yes.
Bibert. Oh, not Bibert, not
Yes.
Bibert, but Bibert. All right, we finally understand now.
Hi Theo, tell Main to
Oh
1v1.
Jesus!
You should, Cheetah, you should 1v1 Bibber. That's what he said.
Okay,
Oh
wait, let
my
me lock in.
God. What the fuck?
Wait, what? I thought I just put on a totem. Did I not just put on a totem? The fuck? Did I get double tapped?
I was gonna say maybe they went bow and then.
Yeah, damn, okay. Bow and wait, rematch. Rematch me in that shit.
They said that person is low tier 1. Someone in chat said that person is
Low tier 1 in that game mode? That's a game mode?
Presumably.
There's a tier list for the game mode?
That's what they said. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm just a lowly sword.
What is this?
Balloon?
It's called Balloon PvP? Okay, low-key, that's kind of a sick name. Can't lie.
You thought Explosive Diarrhea was a sick name. Shut the fuck up.
Explosive Diarrhea is a very apt name for that game mode. Are you gonna sit here and tell me it's not?
I suppose I can't, no.
What? Oh! How do they not pop?
Watching you adapt in real time is fun. Theo, what settings do you have for dynamic crosshair? I don't use dynamic crosshair at all, personally.
Okay, we can drop the bit now.
Well, somebody asked what settings you use for dynamic crosshair then. Yo, Cheetah, you down to 1v1 me Axe? Are you talking about me or him? Wait, now it's just confusing.
Yeah, no shit, bro.
now I don't even know who you're asking.
Yeah, he's asking you. He's asking
me?
you.
Okay, no. I'm not on. And also you just fuck me. I don't know how to play Axe at all, and I have little interest in learning.
Oh, if you offhand the bow, you can mainhand your totem. Oh.
Oh.
I see. Okay. Great tech.
I fuck with that game mode.
Great tech, bro.
That game
Yeah.
mode is like
Yeah.
Archer except fun.
Archer is fun. I like normal boat PvP.
I don't love it. It's kind of dry to me. It's repetitive. That game mode adds at least a little bit of more like skill
No,
administration.
boat
You know what
PvP
I
is
mean?
fucking psychological. Like,
No, I know, I understand. I'm not saying that
yeah.
there isn't anything to it. I'm just saying like
Yeah,
it's
no,
more interesting
yeah.
to me.
It's
Making sure you check your donations after this.
oh. Oh, they're getting cooked. What?
Oh,
I needed to refill my pots.
since this one is short, I'm just gonna read it for you.
Yeah.
It's Darth said hi, Big Burb, and they donated $20. He's logged in. He does not care. He already knows Hero Bane. He is decidedly not offhanding his bow. Oh, never mind.
What? Guys, am I crazy? Did I not just have a bow in my a fucking totem in my main hand? Am I guys? Can someone clip that and tell me that? Tell me if I had a.
Are you choosing to not offhand the bow, or are you forgetting?
I'm choosing right now. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a good first foray into balloon PvP. I'll be sure to play that again. I actually kind of like that game mode.
I was gonna, I'm gonna be honest. That actually like added way more interest to me in terms of like
holy shit! Stuff. It's Darth. Thank you for the $20. I love you.
I read it out, and
yeah.
I think you just didn't know.
Yeah.
You just didn't notice.
Charger like crossbow, use bow and D-tap. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what she did to me before. I kind of tried to do that, but my brain was thinking about 100 different things.
They're trying. Someone really wants your dynamic crosshair setting.
Yeah. Dynamic crosshair is a really annoying mod to configure. That's why it's so desirable. There's another one called like just what's it? I think it's just okay. I have dynamic crosshair. There's like a different one. I forget what it's called. I think it's called something similar. But there's one that you don't have to configure like crazy. I'll go through my config for this mod in a second. And you can clip it or pause it or whatever.
Who have you fought so far that was the best in 1.9 PvP? Is it not just you? Theo? Hey, I remembered not to say your IRL. Look at me fucking go. But is it not?
You slash duel. Yeah, I'll accept if you slash duel me.
Is there anybody that I've dueled that was better?
I've dueled, sure.
I dueled who was it? Eli. I dueled Intel Edits, but you and him are like really close in skill level. So there's
we are.
Like definitive, like, you know, who else? There's nobody that comes to mind. Did I ever fight Prusso? However you say his name. I know he's been.
Oh, you fought Kyla once. You fought Kyla once.
I did.
Yeah. Remember?
Well, I don't remember that, but I believe you.
After I fought her.
Maybe.
And then you dueled her in bridge and she rage quit.
I'm upset that I don't remember this.
You definitely did.
I believe you. This sounds very much so like on brand. I just don't remember.
You did.
I remember you dueling Kyla.
Yeah, people were.
I remember you dueling Kyla. I don't remember me dueling Kyla after.
People were getting mad of like, why aren't you dueling viewers? And I was like, Kyla is a viewer, isn't that right?
That's funny.
You fought her once.
You remember the other day when I crashed out because somebody was what's it? They were backseating in my stream.
Yeah.
It was Prusso or Prusso. It was that guy.
Oh, okay. Actually,
Yeah.
that's valid for him to backseat.
No, it's not. It's not. It's still not. I'll tell him to his face right now. It's still not. Backseating in people's streams is crazy. It doesn't fucking matter how good you are or how, you know what I mean. That's just
Yeah,
weird
but
as fuck.
if Prusso came into my stream and gave me like advice, like I would personally be welcoming of it.
Yeah, and I'm saying to assume that everyone will be that way is not a good way to go about it. Backseating is just weird. Like unless I specifically ask for advice, you know what I mean? I see your name. Oh, it's Perso. Do you have any advice for me? You know what I mean? Then you say it. Yeah. Otherwise, you're weird. I'm not saying Perso's weird. I'm saying that.
That's fair. That is definitely fair.
That's a me rule. You know what I mean? It's
after Theo and I fought 50 times, I let you win. I let you win because I felt bad. For the record. I feel bad for jump resetting so hard against this guy. He doesn't know how to deal with it. I love you too, SK. I'm not your father though. This is kind of weird, but my mom said if I hit 10K, I can buy a PC.
Don't read it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't read it out loud. Don't even acknowledge. Okay. It's don't. Oh no, he said it again.
Okay. You're sorry, dude.
It's
that's enough of that.
That's tragic. That's tragic. No advertising, by the way. That's the thing. Yeah. People usually don't allow. Like, for the record, Arise.
Whoa! Holy!
Other people's chats.
Oh my God! This guy's cracked. This is the best YouTuber I've ever fought.
Whoa. GG.
That is definitely the best player I've ever thought. Bald's turd reads. That's not my name. Don't say that. Your mom, was that you? I just fought.
Over the vibe.
Guys, don't call me bald. Oh my God. Guys, it makes me so mad when you call me bald. Stop saying that, guys. Theo mom IGN. My mom does not play Minecraft.
Theobald the mom.
You know what rod base? Of course I know what rod basing is, bro. I invented it. It's called the Theobald. Rod mace is a stupid name. It should be called the Theobald. That's what was originally named. Guys, I'll prove it to you guys. I'll prove it to you.
What's the strat?
Rod macing. Well, it's actually called doing the Theobald, but for the sake of the chat, we'll call it
I don't. The chat can't see it for the record.
Here, no, I'll switch scenes. Yeah, here we go. 10 months ago. See this? I was on this shit before any of you guys. 10 months ago.
Is that your account?
Here. You guys see my screen share? Look at this. This guy's doing the Theobald.
Who the fuck is Inverse Hackman, bro?
He's the he's the first one who discovered the Theobald. Big mistake not big mistake not immediately naming this.
Wow.
Bro, look at it's called the Theobald.
My God.
Dude, I coined this term. This is called the Theobald, guys. This is 10 months ago.
So funny. That's so funny. Wish I could Theobald like you. Damn. You've shown me this before and I forgot. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, so yes, I do know what rod macing is, and it is not called rod macing. Call it what it is deserved. Show it some respect, okay? It's called the Theobald. Probably didn't let you G-head because you have to eat it now. You have to actually eat the G-head. Oh, I didn't realize this was a mace duel. Oh god. Dude, I'm so happy. They oh they fixed it so that if you throw a pearl at the wall, it will just like slow down before. Oh, I guess it didn't show that. It just slows down before it hits the wall. You see that?
Yeah. Is that a good thing?
Yeah. It means you can't just spam pearls onto walls.
Okay.
Like people were just like spam pearling onto the ceiling and like being cringe. And they finally made it so you can do that.
You just did.
No.
You just pearled into the ceiling.
No. I pearled into my wind charge. Ow.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Dude, I hate fighting people in Mace who actually try. Like, the second people start trying in Mace PvP is when it becomes like an annoying game mode. Because it just encourages a lot of running.
If that doesn't prove to you that that game mode is shit, I don't know. I don't know what else would.
I mean, I think it's
only being fun if you're beating up randoms. I think that just really that's evidence for something fairly clear.
It is just straight up not fun to like try hard in. I don't know.
I was so surprised by how many people were playing Mace, by the way. Like on Mindmen, it's like their most played game by like a lot.
Yeah.
Why? It's so fucking like
because
shit.
most people aren't bad at it, or most people aren't good at it, so they don't just get in the infinite loop of like two people trying to get higher than the other person. I read that, Dijin.
Isn't that the whole game mode though? Like I don't even play it. I'm really shit at it, but like even there, it's like still the whole thing is trying to do exactly that, right? Like that's the whole game.
Yeah, if you're not higher than the other person, you fly in the other direction and wind boost and get higher. And then if you are higher, then you try to dive bomb them in just one shot.
Clickbait title.
No, guys, it's not clickbait. I'm reading every message, okay? You guys can't prove that I'm not. To make a totem of Riz. Okay, what the fuck?
And why would he?
Why?
And you're like upset that he's not reading chat, and then that's
Yeah.
what the messages are.
You paid 100 seeds while I feed the seeds to Theobald? Yes. Okay, that works, I guess. How to get better at sword? Fight someone your skill level. Like, fight someone who's, like, your skill level, if not slightly better than you. And just, like, figure out what they're doing to beat you, and figure out what you can do to counter it. Like, why? What? Did I click on a mace duel, or did I click on a sword duel?
As somebody was a kind of half-am actively trying to get better, it's like, the most improvement I see is when I'm actually thinking about the game. You can get better just by playing and not, like, you know what I mean, just going intuitively and not really have any, you know, deep understanding of the game, but like trying to explain it to yourself and like actually understand why it is that, you know, whatever's happening is really important to get better. So playing somebody close to your skill level, and then after a game, if you like go replay or whatever, like trying to actually figure out what it is, what you should have done, what differences you need to make for next time, that type of thing. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, that is good advice. Even though he didn't ask you.
True. Well, he just said, did he say your name? I don't know. He just said, how do you? Alright, suck my ass.
What? Okay. Well, when people start breach swapping, that's when I can win. I think it's a pay-to-win system. Buying a double-clicking mouse just to... I feel like most mice double-click. I feel like you have to look harder to find a mouse that won't double-click.
I just got a DM from Dukes. He said that Mindmen added cart if you wanted to try it out.
Oh, shit. I will.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not right now. Because I want to play a little bit more before switching servers. Stuns should be a vanilla feature. I think if you break a shield, it should just do weak hit knockback every time. Like, I think that's how they should implement stuns. I don't think it should be CPS based, and I don't think it should do no knockback. I think just like axes should deal knockback to shields. Like, I think that's just how they should do it. And then you can still have stun webbing and like all of the other things, because like right now without stuns it makes it way too hard to get any free hit on someone who's shielding. Like you have to play around the shield. Like you can't get a shield break without getting hit, which I think is pretty unbalanced.
Somebody asked what mouse you're using.
Oh, I'm using a G Pro Super Light.
+2.
It's a pretty good mouse. But yeah, I wouldn't really call it... I think it's pay to win in the same way that, like, it's pay to win having a good PC, you know?
This is a debate that in the Bridge community has been absolutely fucking, like, how do I say? Everywhere. Like, it's been, I don't even know how to say it. For years, that has been the exact debate that people have been having of, like, whether double-clicking mice is, like, you know...
Am I wrong in saying that I feel like most mice double-click?
Yes.
Really?
I think most don't. It's not supposed to. It's like broken. Like if your mouse double clicks, that's like it's not supposed to do that.
Maybe I have like a different definition of double clicking.
To be fair, the debate though, like from actually my experience, I kind of agree with you because for me, a lot of the time double clicking is like I can double click on a mouse with like 32 D-bounce. You know what I mean? It's not a it's not the double click is just bouncing your finger like using the momentum of the bounce.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a clicking technique. I didn't realize you had to have like a special kind of mouse.
You typically to do it at a lower level or to do it like as consistently as you can, you need a mouse that's made for it. That's my understanding.
I've been able to like go on just any random mouse and do it. Like my understanding, I've taught people in coaching how to double click, and like the main thing is if you can get your mouse to like, if you can slap the mouse button with your finger just like lightly and still register a click without fully pressing it. Like right now I'm not fully clicking my mouse button, I'm just lightly slapping it, and then all you do from that is you just do slap press, and then you just do that fast. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's not double clicking then.
Okay, then
that's not like my definition. That's just clicking twice fast.
yeah, but it's like one motion with my finger. Like I'm just basically slapping my mouse and getting 2 clicks.
No.
That's what I thought everyone else was talking about.
No. So what double clicking is allowing like I am doing one single movement with my finger.
Yeah.
And what it is it's allowing my finger to like the weight of the finger to exactly what you're describing, slap it. But in that process, I'm practically relaxed after that point. The second click comes from the bounce, comes from the momentum of your finger after it lands. Does that make sense? Purely, so it's like that's why you're able to like people are able to click like 24 CPS, right? It's because they're practically normal clicking with two fingers. You know what I mean? Just right. That's what double clicking is.
Come on.
It's.
I thought he was gonna.
That's funny.
He was gonna water.
That's what double clicking is. Not like a physical motion that you do. It's just like letting your mouse or letting your finger do the weight, like letting the weight of your finger.
Yeah, that's
trigger it twice.
Yeah, I think we are talking about the same thing. I've been able to do that with like basically any old mouse.
The only mice that I've found consistently that can't do that are ones that have really high kind of pressure in terms of like the mouse, like
yeah, if it's like a really stiff button.
Yeah, or there are some mice, specifically what come to mind are some razor mice that have lasers, like laser detection for clicking or whatever. I don't know exactly what the mechanism is, but like for example, the razor death adder cannot double click at all. And there are also some like I know like some Logitech mice like even if you do it perfectly, it'll sometimes cut it out. I know that the super light isn't like out of the box isn't great for it. Like a lot of the time the debounce will cut it out, but it does it does double click sometimes. That kind of shit.
Guys,
the
stuns.
Is a scam.
Bro, I'm so tired of seeing the whole like stuns got removed, and I'm reading the chat. I'm just not responding to every single message.
Yeah, and we're also talking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking interrupt my conversation and say, oh yeah, just Slayer just said JK. Like, come on guys, let me live my life here.
That's funny.
I was just gonna respond to like the whole his message though about like stuns being removed. Like, guys, stuns have never been a vanilla feature in Minecraft. It has always been something in paper that you can enable and disable in the config. And it basically what it does is it skips the damage tick when you hit someone with a shield. Because in normal Minecraft, hitting someone with a shield still does like a damage tick, is just like invisible, basically. And the paid per config option makes it so it doesn't, so that you can immediately hit someone right afterwards. So basically, all that changed from 1.20 paper to 1.21 paper is that option was disabled by default instead of enabled by default. So the option still exists, and stunning still exists. You can still use it. It just doesn't exist for the people who are too lazy to update their paid per config or like change anything in their paper config, which is 99% of the people who use paper. So if that's what you mean by stuns got removed, then yeah. But like dude, everyone like says some weird shit about like shield stunning. Your fingers have fingertips, yet your toes don't have toe tips. You can tiptoe but not tip finger.
Your toes have toe tips.
You have toe tips. I think you have toe tips.
Frequently, yeah, I think toe tips exist.
Well, actually, wait. No, toes have less. Do they have less joints? No, they don't. No, fingers and toes have the same amount of joints. I had to look down at my toes to count it, bro.
Well, even if they didn't, the toe tip is just like the fingertip is just the final joint. Having less joints doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Even if it only had one bent joint in the middle, it would still be a toe tip. And second of all, the reason why they're not spoken about is because it's like you don't use your toes as much as you use your feet, but toe tips still exist. And you don't, when you tiptoe, the weird thing, out of everything you said, none of this is weird. Obviously, you can't fucking tip finger because you don't walk on your fucking hands. The one weird thing that you didn't even mention is the fact that it's called tiptoeing, but you're not even on your fucking tiptoes. You're on the balls of your feet. That's weird. That's the weird part. Do you actually tiptoe on your fucking toes? No.
Everyone shit on this guy in chat. Everyone spam L. Like that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard, bro.
Like
no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dragging this motherfucker through the mud.
I just find it how funny. Like you just sounded like you got personally offended by that.
What is the motherfucker?
Yeah, L. Terrible take. That was, dude. Of course you can't tip finger. What are you talking about?
What's wrong? I'm mad because this motherfucker read that on Twitter and thought that he would be clever and put it in a fucking Twitch chat, and it's just all of it's wrong. It's all wrong, okay? That's why I'm mad. All right, so. That's funny. I can tip finger though. There are people who can do like fingertip push-ups and shit like that.
Come here. Oh, I'm dead.
You can tip finger by doing a handstand. Honestly, you're right because you're not even fucking like tiptoeing. You're not even on your fucking toes. You're on the balls of your feet. You know what I mean? Unless you're like a fucking ballerina or some shit. So like. Yeah.
What if the Earth is flat and the dinos are on the other side, and we just keep digging up their dead? What?
What? What? What are you even talking about?
Okay, so if the Earth is flat and the dinos are on the other side, does gravity exist, or does gravity not? Like, does gravity work in two directions? Is it like a binary thing?
I think
because like if the Earth was flat, it would be a disc, you know.
So it's like the further we dig, the further we get into the remains of the dinosaurs.
Yeah, but like in the middle, between the two layers, like there has to be like a center of this crust. So like if the dinosaurs fossils like get down, I mean, I guess from our perspective it would be up into the middle of the crust. What is the force that is moving them even more upwards? Because like when we dig up dinosaur fossils, they're not that deep in the earth, you know? So like what force is still pushing them upwards? I don't know. I think there are some holes in this theory, guys. I don't know, guys, but I'm starting to think the Earth isn't actually flat.
There's something telling me that it might just be the case.
Did I pass my science class? Yeah, I did, and that's why I'm an expert on finger towing and what were you talking about?
Finger towing. Yeah, no, you got it. That's what. Yeah, that was it. Finger towing and earth flatting. That's
yeah.
Welcome to the chat, everybody. Theo lied in the title when he said he's reading chat. I'm actually reading it for him. What server is he playing? Actually, yeah, wait, what server are you playing? Is it mcpvp dot something?
It's .club.
.club. Man, they really want to be mine then.
I think Hero made it
What were you saying? You think Hero made a what?
Pin comment. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have any buckets. Guys, this is what happens when I try to read chat when I fight.
I can pin one or I can pin one on YouTube.
Yeah.
mcpvp.club. And then let's do this. And then what? How do I okay, I guess I can't.
I think Herobane already did it.
No, I was doing it for YouTube. He did it for
for Twitch. Okay.
Can you pin can you pin messages on YouTube chat? Can you?
Yeah, you can.
Or I just called you Eli. How did I? That's crazy. At least I didn't call you by your fucking IRL.
Yeah, pin message. Okay, I did it. It's done.
Okay, for some reason I can't pin messages.
Holy washed. Wait. Okay. Wait, no! That's not who I meant to... Oh, fuck.
Get fucked, Toph. No reading for you, bozo.
Okay, there we go.
Wait, Toph from The Last Airbender just messaged in your chat.
Oh my god, is that Toph from The Last Airbender?
It's the real Toph.
Wait, what did you say, Toph? Read you? I read you.
And then... Toph has somebody typing for her.
Yeah, dude. Toph is using speech to text.
That's funny. Well, to be fair, you could probably type without it. Type with the toes? Yeah, that's I had that thought actually. You can't see screens though. It's like how she can't see paper. That type of shit. What? It's fine. If you're not in the loop, you're not in the loop. It's chill. Just go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and you'll understand.
You guys, if you guys have not watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's something like physically wrong with you.
I can vouch because I hadn't watched that show.
Yo.
And then Theo like held.
Thank you, Bibbert.
To do that, and I did, and it was really good. It was hard to get through the first like few episodes because it is a kids show, and like, you know, that's just how it goes. But as it goes on, it gets so good. I mean, the whole thing is good, but the first like I had a resistance to the first few episodes. You get through the first few episodes, and its resistance goes away, and the show's incredible. Just go watch it. Okay, go watch it. Remember absolutely nothing except a couple things while you're wrong, and that's a fault of your memory and not of the show. Bibbert says,
what?
This is the last of my... They say, this is the last of my family's life savings. I need you to I need to 1v1 you and main, so...
Alright,
Whoa.
I will 1v1 you after this.
Their user is Real Bibbert. I only watched the first few episodes of Avatar. You're wrong. Apple says, "Yo, I'm a fan" on YouTube. It's their first chat message on Twitch.
Yo. Thank you. Welcome to the stream.
Shuda, are you real? I don't know. I've heard conflicting things on that topic. Couldn't get into it? Try again. Would you sacrifice sharpness for 1 million subs?
Are you what kind of question is that? I would never sacrifice my Sharpie poo.
Ew.
Bro, if it was a choice between sharpness and the entire universe, like, I'm sorry guys.
I'm sorry guys. Someone said, Theo, can you play Hoplite with Cheetah? That's crazy that they asked you that and didn't even give me the agency to decide whether I would want to do that. They're like, Theo,
yeah.
go play Hoplite with your minion. That's what you just said. That's crazy.
This guy, like, lives up to his name. He's crazy with the webs.
You would eliminate the planet as it's a thing in the universe, and in the end, sharpness and everything would die anyway.
No. He's too good. He would combo the void. Like, he would combo the air back into his lungs. Like, you guys don't understand. He is they call him the deadliest swordsman for a reason. I passed my science class, guys. I know these things.
Oh, man.
I missed my web.
So why do your hearts look like that when you get hit?
I have a mod called Partial Hearts. I started using it because I tried it once and then didn't see a reason to stop using it.
I don't understand what they're talking about. I'm watching your screen here right now and I don't know what they mean.
You see how my hearts aren't just...
Got it.
They don't only go down in increments of half a heart.
Yep. It also shows the rest of it. I see. That's actually fucking sick. That's a sick ass mod, dude. Holy shit. Wait. I need that.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. It's hard to see.
Oh, they said I meant how it goes obnoxiously white. Like
obnoxious.
That's just the texture pack. But I don't think it's that bad. Like when it flashes. Bibbert says, Theo, I'm gonna buy coaching for 3 hours and you're gonna hate me.
No?
You did just realize you're saying that he would hate you for paying him money to do a service
Oh no!
that he's willingly providing. Like...
Why does this guy think he can ego me?
Is that an advantage? I doubt you use it like one, but is it possible to get more info with it? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I haven't even used it, and I am already confident that it is 100%. It's a very reliable in a lot of situations. Like as a bridge player, especially, it's like there's a lot of moments where you're like knowing whether you're at a high 2 point, like you know what I mean, a high 2.5 health or a low 2.5 health. Like that's important. And so having a mod that shows the exact numbers would actually be really fucking helpful. Because sometimes you can't tell. Like example, you're going into a fight with sword. You have you have one full heart. Do you have one full heart, or do you have like not? You know what I mean? You have like barely half a heart. You know,
it's really good. It's really good in sword. I mean, it's like you could say it's kind of cheaty, but I kind of view it in the same light as like apple skin. You know?
Apple skin.
Apple skin is the thing that shows you saturation. Like, even though that's not, like, vanilla, I think it should be vanilla, and it's like very client-side information. Like, it's information about your player. It's not like health indicators where you see other people's health.
Sure.
Like, I think it should just be vanilla, low-key.
It's debatable. I'm not sure where I would stand on that.
I mean, I just don't think people really know the mod exists.
Yeah, I think you're right in that it should be vanilla, first of all. That I agree with completely. Do I agree that it's okay to use now since it's not in vanilla? I don't know. I would use it. But you know what I mean? It's like, I'm in like the hate the player, not the, or sorry, hate the game, not the player type situation. Like I would for sure be leaning towards.
I do read my chat, and I love all of my fans, except for you. Fuck you. Guys, I am not a liar. I have read every single message, and if I wanted to, I could read them all out from memory. Okay?
Do it right now. No balls.
Yeah, exactly. I see one on one with health indicator, and I'm like, quotation mark, right now, right? Do I... Yeah, my eyes are closed right now. Do I crit, or will they die to an uppercut? Semicolon... Wait, okay, semicolon hyphen colon. Close quotation mark. Why did I say close quotation mark? It's just quotation mark. That was all from memory.
Yeah. Your eyes were closed.
Newmon ultra microscopic microscopically volcanoconiosis. Fuck. Close enough, guys. I passed my science class.
English fucking sucks. The fact that that's like, you know,
a word.
I don't know if it is a word, but like if it is a word, that's stupid.
Yeah, but like
because it's big, because it's not fucking phonetic. Like you can't even fucking tell what it's. You know what I mean? Like trying to fucking read that without hearing it read, not being able to read. Like if your language can't fucking you can't know with confidence that you're pronouncing a word right without hearing somebody else pronounce it, your language is flawed. And that means that every language all the time is flawed, but like still it's flawed. Like all languages suck, like don't get me wrong, but like it's just silly. You should remind them for the card.
Yeah, I should.
Reminder.
I just saw a custom duel. I didn't know what it was. Oops. Wow, that was a miscalculation on my pearl.
We should just ban communication. You're so right.
Guys,
actually, wait.
We should all like communicate by like clicking our tongues in Morse code.
Wait, vouch as fuck. Is that that wouldn't be faster than speech, right? There's no way.
Just
Morse code is so
bro,
inefficient.
just say you don't have tongue game. Like that's just a skill issue.
That's hilarious.
Those who know Pearl Cart.
I'm actually curious though. Also, for the record, that doesn't help the spelling issue. That just means that like we're just gonna now memorize how to spell a bunch of shit.
Wait, you're kind of right about that.
And now we don't even have like pronunciation to vaguely guide us for it. It's just that.
Okay, new Morse code, but this time it's hieroglyphs.
Wait, what? Like it's in the dots and dashes and like little.
Yeah, no,
like,
we just have symbols like that directly represent concepts and.
Right. Yeah. So we're talking. Yeah. That's it. That's okay.
Yeah.
What are the different noises for those symbols?
Well, you create like a new Morse code that just has mappings to all of those.
Right. Yeah. And what are the sounds that like represent each one?
Tongue clicking.
Oh, all of it's all,
Yeah,
all tongue clicking.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like doing a bit where you were like saying like, oh, the solution.
Morse code is so slow.
Language. I thought the solution to.
No, if you think Morse code is slow, that's just a skill issue.
But
like,
no, you're just saying that you should. We're making Morse code except worse.
except better.
I understand now. I understand.
Oh, you bitch.
Theobald, I'm gonna buy 1,800 hours of coaching.
Why do I jump reset that?
At all?
Why do I jump reset all of his crits, like brainlessly?
I'm sorry, Ice Cream Bear. Your bit has been. No, dual DJ on Kit on.
Oh yeah, okay. DJ can go Mindman Club. They added cart.
Because they added cart. Yeah. I'll message Dukes. Hold on. He's playing it right now. Watch.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And he'll maybe give his.
Yes, it's sorted to my hotbar by default. Let's fucking go.
Wait, it did? Oh, like it's sorted
to my
hotbar. That's fucking sick, actually. That's so funny.
Because I gave him the kit. Yeah, maybe I should replace that with more.
That's actually kind of sick, honestly.
Ow.
Uh-oh, he's getting popped. Theo's gonna lose, and he's gonna say that Mind Management Cart's the worst card ever. Because we lost. Uh-oh, chat. He's locked in. Theo's the biggest bird, somebody says in chat.
I agree. You didn't need to read it because I already saw it. Because I'm reading all my messages. 0 hours of coaching? Dude, you're gonna get so good.
Somebody said, are you the guy from Unstable Universe?
Yes.
You're a guy from Unstable Universe. Pushes up glasses. Actually. The semantics of your method were not exactly.
The title is clickbait. No, it's not! Parrot made unstable? I think so. I think he did. I'm actually not too familiar with the lore. Fuck you. I deserve that pop.
Theobald the Mad. Theobald the Mauled.
Theobald the Bird, bro. Come on, you can do better than that.
Hey, look, I was getting there. All right, I was figuring it out. You got to reap the benefits of me already spitballing some other shenanigans. All right. You got to skip to the end and look all smart. All right. I was in the trenches brainstorming.
You think I ever heard Theobald the Bird before?
Okay, well then you're just unoriginal. I came up with it myself.
Oh, congrats, bro. Guys, everyone give a W for Cheetah because he's so smart. Okay, you need to add crafting in the kit, Dukes. Otherwise,
hold on, let me.
Whoops. Okay, well, guys, I'm officially cooked because I'm out of buffs and I'm out of carts, and there's no way to craft carts.
I'm a believer. No, I thought you were gonna be able to steal his. I got excited.
Give me this one.
Yes.
How do you still have buffs? I popped you. Did I just, like, rebuff for no reason? Okay, now I just lose on armor.
Duke said he turned it on. He turned crafting on. You should be able to craft now, theoretically.
Tell us who the director is in Unstable. You think I know? I don't know. It's mysterious, bro.
Welcome to the chat, everybody. All the new people here.
Oh my god, how do I miss those?
Theo's too busy sucking a cart and getting bodied by a random that he can't read your messages. Or well, he can.
I can. I am. Do you want to join it? No, I do not want to join a YouTuber event. I'm sorry. I'm doing enough right now.
They invite you and not me. I would also say no, but like I just want to hear it. You know what I mean? Well, maybe I wouldn't say no. I don't know. That sounds kind of fun. I like the idea a little bit more. Now, like, maybe networking a bit and meeting some new, meeting some more 1.20 people since I've been getting into it a little bit more. Cheetah sounds like Leo Wook. Is that how you pronounce it? Leo Wook? Leo Wook?
Yeah, it's Leo Wook.
Do I sound like them?
No. People will say, take any fucking Minecraft YouTube, like any white Minecraft YouTuber, they'll go, oh, you sound like Clown Pierce. You sound like Leo Wook. You sound like bleep bleep blah. You sound like so much like Technoblade. Whoa, does this guy sound like Dream or what?
To be fair, looking back, I did sound like Technoblade. I did reflect a lot of his speech mannerisms.
Yeah, but also everyone did, because everyone.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't disagree. I do think it's exaggerated. Oof, that was close.
This guy Pearl Chase is better than any other card player.
Are you kidding me? He sounds like Leo on stream. He's very adamant that I sound like this person. Should I look up this person?
Yeah, do it. I want you to. I want to hear what your thoughts.
Is it on YouTube? Like, Where should I look to find them? I'll just search Leawook on YouTube since I'm not getting an answer.
Yeah. Bro, I'm too busy reading my chat. Like, come on. The guy who beat Clown Pierce then fell off.
Okay, they sound nothing like me.
Yeah, literally.
I will say, their like vocal range is very similar to mine for sure. I'll give you that. Like the pitch and stuff. Like a lot of the time people will say like, oh, you sound just like this person, and then somebody will disagree with them because they'll have like a really similar, you know, intonation to their voice, but then a really dissimilar pitch. I think this guy specifically, like you can tell his vocal range is very, very similar to mine, yes, but like his cadence and his accent is really different. He does have a Twitch. Does he have any VODs? They specifically said on stream, so maybe I can.
Yeah, he does have VODs.
Yeah. Maybe he'll sound more like me in a VOD.
Bro, don't even humor this person.
No, I'm curious. I think they're wrong, but I'm curious because I heard them doing like a propped up version of their voice. You know what I mean? In an intro.
Dude, I get random comments saying, does anyone else think that Theo sounds just like Technoblade? Like, no. Nobody thinks that.
Yeah, they don't sound like me. Nope. Listen, I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. They don't sound like me.
Yeah.
They don't sound like me. They sound like, you know,
my in-game Wait, my in-game settings and personality make me look like I'm from EU? Did you just say my personality looks like someone from EU? I am so offended. You have no idea how much you have like personally wronged me by saying that.
You know who Leawook does actually sound like? You remember Tyler or like Mortings?
Yeah.
My old editor? He sounds a lot like Mortings. He has a very similar accent to Mortings. His voice is like maybe like slightly deeper than Tyler's, but other than that he sounds exactly like Tyler. I'll say that. Doesn't sound like me. And Tyler doesn't sound like me. But I can see. I would have seen it if they said otherwise. Oh, he just said, tell him I just added... Dude's message me said, tell him I just added world borders so they can't just pearl into the border.
What the fuck? How did you pearl there? Oh, yeah. You cannot. This person has better pearls than anyone else I've ever seen touch this game. Besides, like, Marlo or, like, some Drain Sweats or something. Like, when DJ Pearl chases, it's actually, like, scary. Like, anyone else is just, like, whatever. Like, you can just pearl a couple times and then they're gone.
They already said no, Ninja. They already said no. That's not the actual ignore, I don't think. I think he has an underscore. That's his YouTube?
Oh, I thought I had a pearl.
I don't remember. That is...
Marlo Pearl Chase Scary, yeah. Marlo is like another level, obviously.
I'm gonna, if you send that again, I'm gonna time you out, Ninja. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start, since I'm a mod, like I actually have mod, I can type that into the chat instead of having to say it. I'm used to having to say that to people for my streams, you know what I mean? I don't have the time to alt tab, but I'm not the one streaming. I can alt tab and type it. Someone on Twitch's first message is, "Wait, Theo, you sound like Sapnap."
Oh my god. Does anyone think he sounds like Bad Boy Halo? Oh my god.
That's funny. make
I gotta conserve my buffs because this shit is like.
I know cheetahs purr. Fun fact. But I'm not gonna purr on stream. I thought Theo was undercover jumper who. Who's
No way.
Jumper Who?
Uh,
Isn't that like a streamer who streamed like Bed Wars, or am I thinking of the wrong person?
I think you're right. I want to say I've heard of them playing Bed Wars.
I have the association that it's.
Wait, I popped? When did I pop? Oh my god.
I have the association that she would like read every single chat message. Like she had way too many viewers to be reading every single chat message. But I also could just be thinking of the wrong person.
If you pay $20, I will purr.
That's crazy.
In response to that guy who said that.
That's crazy. Respectfully crazy. I think they were trying to get me.
$20?
Fair.
How is that crazy?
There's a clip of me.
It's crazy to not purr for $20. Are you kidding me?
It was a bit. You're right. There was a. Yeah, he said, "Not you, little bro. I want to hear cheetah purr." Why would I purr if you gave Theo $20?
Yeah, you should do it.
That's crazy. That's fucking insane. That's crazy. How about this? Next time I stream, I'm setting up a Ko-fi, like, as we speak. Alright? Not as we speak, but I will. But the next time I stream, if you're there, and you donate 20, either to my Ko-fi or to that, maybe. I don't know how to purr. How would one purr? I can do a really bad version of a growl, like a growl that doesn't sound anything like a growl, but that I do to mess with my dog. Does that count?
Damn, the fucking pearls like fake me out.
No, I saw it gaming.
Dukes, can you make the pearls like just land near the edge of the border?
Like do you think that you should be able to pearl to the border?
Like it should land next to the border.
Oh.
And not just like kill the pearl.
Oh, wait, why? Because you don't want people pulling up the walls? Is that it?
No, just so it doesn't like just completely fake you out when someone pearls to the world border and then it just gets deleted.
Gotcha. So people should be able to pearl to the walls, but not up the walls?
Yeah, it like just slow down the pearl's like velocity on one axis so it lands.
What was the initial reason for removing the capability to pearl into the walls?
Yeah, shit like that, you know?
Yeah, but what was the original reason for removing the capability to pearl on the walls?
So you don't just pearl onto the wall and then build up there.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, it would be, that makes sense then. I don't know who those people are, and I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, Funny D. Your bit.
Wanna fix your hearts
overlooked.
disappearing when you hover your crosshair over a player? What?
I've never heard of that problem before. Sorry to say. Oh, I assume Duke messaged me. He said, "Tell Theo he doesn't need to pot at the start and eat gaps. It automatically does it. And yeah, looking not going to projectile."
Oh, that's why I got fucking buff drained. Okay. Yeah, see, I just juked the shit out of him. Look at that.
That's funny.
I'm dead.
Somebody said, "What are your maps on the, or what are your thoughts on the new Mindmen maps? Have you seen them?"
No. I mean, is this a new one? Are they talking about these new ones? Because I think this one's new.
I frankly am not sure. Wait, yeah. Wait, this is on Mindmen. Sorry, I just now processed that this is a map I haven't seen before, and you're on Mindmen, yeah, so I think this is a new map. I think it's pretty cool, personally. Actually, is this a new? Wait, I think I might have seen. I don't know. I play bridge.
All right, this time I'm not gonna fucking waste my buffs. Okay, yeah. If it splashes you with fire res at the beginning, then there shouldn't be an extra pot of fire res. It should just be one.
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense in my brain.
Dude, how does he like... Degen, how do you knockback hit me immediately after purling? I try to do that, and it never works. Is it like a Mindman thing? Dude, I keep forgetting that I can just fucking out-melee this kid. If I try. I don't know why I keep letting him, like, walk all over me. I'm reading chat! I'm talking about other stuff!
I think what's funny is that...
What do you want me to... I didn't fucking respond to anything, because no one's talking to me!
For anybody, if you want, like, context, okay? As a streamer, your job is to read the chat messages and filter through and decide what is worth reading out loud for the rest of the chat, and what is not worth reading out loud, right? And so, a lot of the time, you'll see a message, and you'll be like, I don't want to read that, or I don't feel like reading that, or whatever the reason might be. That's unrelated. There's no reason for me to respond to that right now, right? There's a million reasons why somebody might not respond to them messages, right? So, him not saying your message word for word, bar for bar, does not mean he did not read the message. That's it.
I'm dead. Fuck. I don't know how to, like, get out of pressure. I mean, I could do it. I fought this guy in a high tier kit last night, which has a crossbow, which basically just means instant one-shot. Cheetah. And it was, like, easy to get out of pressure, because I could just threaten crossbow. Yeah, what up, Jeremy? Thanks for showing up, homie.
An interesting question that I'm not sure if I'm gonna let you read that one, actually, when you get the chance. From Vexy, and it's long. And you can read that one out loud for yourself. Because that's one I wouldn't read in my stream.
Bro, I would. I would. You think I wouldn't? I definitely would. 100 smackers?
He didn't say you, he said, you're advertising me for this again.
Yeah, Cheetah would.
What does that even mean? How do you... No! I respectfully refuse to participate. I hope you, you know... Cheetah, do you want to join? I don't know what the event is. Probably not. If I do a $20 super chat, will you roar like a cheetah? I just won't make any noise. Cheetahs don't roar.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Sure they do.
Like they're an oddity. They're an oddity in the big cats because they don't roar.
Why not? Who says they can't?
They're vocal cords. They're genetics. I don't know.
I'm sure they could if they wanted.
I.
Or if they were provided with the right monetary incentive.
I'll be expecting. Vexy says, "I bet you read it." Okay.
1v1. I'll 1v1 you, Connor. The better PvPer gets to say in this by default, so I'll be expecting Cheetah.
Somebody asked what your DOI skill is. His FOV is 105.
My GY skill is 3. And I'm on 1440.
1440?
1440p. GUI skill is different on different resolutions.
Oh, got it.
Dude, I'm just so fucking mad that I can't cart this guy when he just holds W.
Somebody asked how you're doing.
I'm doing great.
How are you doing, Theo? Ooh, that's interesting. Somebody asked if you know any other languages.
I do not, sadly. I know other accents. Not sure if that counts.
I know of other languages.
Somebody used 100 channel points to highlight their message and said, Cheetah, do you know Tommy Tough Knuckles?
Do you?
No. Sorry to say, I don't. I don't know Tough Knuckles. Vexy says, Theo, why are you farming Cheetah for views? If anything, I'm farming him.
Bro. Think I need Cheetah? You think I need Cheetah? I'll deafen in Discord right now.
I need Theo. I'm here for me. Why do you think I so adamantly advertised him to play Mindmap? Come on. Lock in, guys. You're more observant than this. Terrible ball knowledge Cheetah. My fault.
I'll do a couple more of these and I'll do UHC. I don't understand why out melee Dejin in every single game mode besides cart.
Speed.
That's not it either, because I fucking roll him in Diamond Pot.
Literally, what are you talking about, Lucas? Lock in, guys. Come on.
What about Billy Boss?
Yeah, and you guys get mad. You guys get mad at us not reading your messages, and then Lucas Job says, "Mom, we have chicken. Can we have chicken jockey? Mom, no, we have chicken jockey at home. The chicken jockey at home. Guys, what are we doing?" Somebody said, "Bro, can you make a cart guide? I want to understand how to cart, but I can't get it."
Yeah, I might do that at some point. There are already a few really good cart guides. So, you should take a look at those if you haven't. Dude, my eyeballs can't fucking... Should I just play with hitboxes? Is that my... Bro, I can't fucking stand playing with Dijin, because, like, every time, like, I fight him, he just trolls. It's just, like, annoying. Jesus.
Somebody said, "What are your hobbies other than Minecraft?" They said it in a more rude way, but I feel
Yeah. I like programming. I like sim racing. I like playing Rocket League. I play a lot of other games besides Minecraft. I also play violin. That's a good hobby I like. I've been skateboarding more recently. I fucked up my wrist a couple days ago by skateboarding. Actually, I didn't really fuck it up that badly. I have good falling technique.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever, man.
What, am I missing something? Are they doing a bit? Someone said, "Could you talk about the Marlowe stuff, or is that too insensitive for stream?"
What Marlowe stuff? Is there something new? Or are you talking about like the video she made on like harassment stuff? I talked about that when it came out, but I think
I don't know what video you're talking about.
Marlowe made like a 2-hour long video talking about like harassment she's gotten from PvPers. It's kind of fucked.
It is fucked.
I need to find if there's like a cobweb with like water setup that lets me crit.
Just place the water and then take the water away. And then you'll be able to crit their feet.
No, because then it can keep placing the webs.
They can?
Yeah, because if you're in a web, and like if your head is in a web and you place a block, like if you look up, it'll place it on your feet. It just places behind your head.
I didn't know that. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Someone says, "Do you think you'll ever do a face reveal?"
No, never.
Somebody asked what your favorite kit to play is at the moment.
Probably UHC or Sword or Diamond Pot. Or Cart. Honestly, just like switch out any of those. And
wow, the -2 is just growing as we speak. This is crazy.
If I had to give it a favorite, probably Sword, because it just like...
Oh man.
Sword is like cathartic for me at this point. Because I can kind of play it on autopilot. Like I can flip-flop between like locking in and just vibing with Sword. It's just something I can... It's like...
No bridge shout is blowing my mind, and I'm sad.
Oh shit, yeah, bridge!
You're slow! You're slow as fuck! What the hell? I thought you were doing a bit.
And I wasn't. I was just like thinking.
That's crazy. I'm mad.
That's your fault for not getting 1.9 bridge in the public consciousness. Okay, I didn't even consider
it. Throwing like 20 -2s at you, bro.
All right.
That's crazy.
It's time for bridge.
Let's go. The other bridge, man. That's so funny. Well, the original question was, what's his favorite kit to play now? What's the answer now?
Bridge.
Are you doing that as a bit, or are you serious?
Oh, it's Bridge.
I don't
Oh
know
shit!
what to believe anymore. I don't know
I
what to
forgot.
believe
I
anymore.
forgot people like don't just let you hippo.
Yeah. It depends. Yeah, that's the play. Is usually I'll do the bottom layer of a hippo, like or I'll do the top layer of a hippo, and then fill in the bottom blocks, and then turn around and bow
Okay, well
to
this
see
guy
if they're
is
aggroing.
hooked because
Yeah,
I'm winging.
them doing that is not the play. Yeah, if you go no hippo, you gotta full commit to no hippo. You
Oh,
gotta like only
whoops.
time that you can hippo is when you're defending. That's the play. If you're going no hippo strat.
My hippo is better. Oh, not if I do that.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Oh, golden shoot.
1.20 bridge should not be a thing. I
Should
hard
not.
disagree.
You think?
$500 says you said that before playing it once.
What? Okay, you owe me $500 then, bro. Have you never watched a stream in like the last fucking
Did
3
Marlo?
months?
Or it's Mallory, sorry? No. Wait, I'm confused. Does Mallory play? Where's the miscommunication here? Somebody in chat said 1.20 bridge should not be a thing. And then I said $500 says that they
Oh,
said that
oh yeah.
without playing
I thought
1.20.
you were reading a chat message.
No. Okay, we got it.
I thought someone was making fun of me for saying I liked playing it.
Got it. No. They're saying that they don't like it because they're uncultured and they have an open vibe. Sorry, I was like halfway through that I was like, man, I'm digging a hole here. I can't, but I couldn't help but finish the sentence. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
Bro, the fact that I got that gap off is crazy. Ah! Well, that worked for him. He got some pressure off.
This is why he doesn't read chat.
Yeah, it's like it's my favorite version to play on 1.21, but probably soon to be 1.21.5 because it has all the new features, but also like lets you move while shielding. I thought he was in the goal room. At least it was
I saw you do that and I was like, ooh. Scared me a little bit. But it worked out.
Ow.
You need to not jump when you're running onto the bridge because they can shoot you, and if they shoot you in the air, you'll go flying. Just, you know. If they're sat there holding your bow,
dude, that's the 1.20 bridge special right there. That's like that's the noob check.
Admittedly, that was.
I'm good at UHC. Thank you. That's right, Dave. I do hate my OG fans. Every single one of them. Guys, guess what day it is, though? It's opposite day. It's opposite day.
Oh.
I love all my...
The day that bridge doesn't get into the people's public consciousness? I was gonna say the day that bridge gets put into people's public conscious, but I suppose if it's opposite day. I hate TheobaldTheBird.
Dude, same.
TheobaldTheBird is awful.
Same.
At the game. And I hate him. And he's stinky. Actually, you might be stinky. I don't know. That one I can't say with confidence for opposite day which way to say it. Wait,
yeah, I haven't really nailed down opposite day communication myself.
It's hard.
It is a very fine art.
You have to figure out, the exact.
You want to 1v1 me, but your higher ping makes it hard? Depends on the game mode. Dude, it's not opposite day.
There are there any good? I know Prusso or Presso. How do you say his name? Is it Presso or Prusso?
I'm not sure because he's South American. Like I'm not sure if there's like a different pronunciation. Sure. I just call him Presso.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna go with Presso. He's Sam, so like he probably gets really high ping, right?
Yeah, he's like he's always been like 120 ping, like on NA servers.
And how about you?
even worse.
Well, yeah, but if you don't,
I don't know the number.
Okay. Point is, there's people who are really good on really high ping, is what I'm trying to say. You don't, yeah, you know.
I mean, there's like
it's a disadvantage for sure.
There's
Really
tier
high
2
ping.
players like sword players who are like 250 MS like minimum on NA, and they fight on NA and are very competitive on NA. Oh! Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh Jesus Christ! Holy
I should
shit!
start reminding you. I should be like, hey, turn around.
Holy Jesus, bro!
It's so funny that like your reaction is funny because to me the bells were already ringing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like, hey,
Dude,
hey. Like
my
brain was making me hyperventilate before you got there.
I was talking to my chat because I'm a good streamer. I mean, I'm a bad streamer because it's opposite day. Because it's not opposite day.
Yeah. Or no. no.
Fuck. I don't know what I was doing. I was trolling.
Crazy. At any point you could have held us into the goal there.
Yeah. Ow! Why'd you do that, Ray 2D?
Oh, he doesn't have it though. Oh my god. I need you to like work on your confidence for jumping into bypasses. You like freaking out a little bit by your like approaches to them.
Wait, what did I do wrong there?
You like hobbled around the corner into the sidewall and then like place blocks immediately after going across. Like
instead of like jumping lower and then going like that.
Yeah, but like you didn't need to necessarily jump lower. You just did it in a way that made it seem like you were just looking down and spam clicking and hoping that you landed on something rather than intentionally placing the blocks where you wanted to place. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's kind of just how I do it.
Yeah, which shouldn't be the way that you do it.
Yeah.
Or should be because it's opposite day. Opposite day. So
I'm down to we can just like end this bit early. Like we can just
cut it off.
We can just cut it off now. We can just cut it off. It's gonna be exhausting.
What do you mean?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys.
So worth it. It's so worth it. Or it's not worth it, I suppose. That's funny. Someone says, and that means don't cut it off because it's opposite day. This shit fucking sucks. You're so right. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, you see what I mean, bro? I should not have opened that can of worms, guys. I'm sorry. I'm glad my bot helped you, man. Yeah, I'm very proud of Theobald the bot. I feel like he's done a good service to PvPers. Who's better, me or Wembu? Probably me in most game modes. Bro, I fought him in lifesteal kit though. Holy shit, he has a bow in his lifesteal kit and it literally devolved into like pot drain, XP drain, fucking like bow. It was just bow duels. Like I was camping on top of a fucking hill, like on a tree, like bow spamming Wembu, because it was just like that's how he was playing, bro. Like if I splashed strength at all, he would just turn 180 degrees and wait out my strength. It was nuts.
Well, to be fair, considering his position, you can't blame him. Like, if you wanted to beat me in bridge, you would play the most cringe you possibly can. You know what I mean?
How? Please tell me how.
You would like if you get one goal and it's even, you would camp on top of the map forever. You know, you would mine out my hippo every chance you get. You know, you would build giant wings every chance you get. You would roof really hard, which isn't really that good, but people hate on it for some reason. It's just a good strategy. But, you know, that type of shit. No, both me and Theo are very much committed to not being tier tested.
I mean,
I refuse.
Yeah, I just think it's a dumb system. Yeah, no, Score, he has like an insanely passive playstyle. Like, you'll hold his shield and spam click, like, wait for the shield disable, get the one axe hit, and then hold S and spam webs until his shield's back. which is like pretty optimal low key, but it's just like, oh, I'm not a patient player,
Oh.
and it's like probably one of my biggest weak spots is just.
I gotta fix the pinned messages.
Oh yeah.
na.mindman.club.
Does it let you
Can
edit
pin
messages?
that when you get the chance?
Yeah.
No. IP na.mindman.club.
Doctor Demoted. Who's Doctor Demoted? You're talking about Dr. Donut?
Yes. Next time you get the chance, Alt tab and pin that.
Oh yeah. Replace pinned message.
I don't know how long the stream delay is. Actually, wait, I'll be able to tell because you're screen sharing on Discord. I'm gonna find a mark to start counting by.
Oh.
Keep trying to find like a moment to start. There you go. It's about 4 or 5 seconds ish.
Why is the bot not using Anchor? I didn't make it use anchors. I just didn't feel like adding it. I didn't think it, like, if the bot was whole fighting, I would have added anchors, but as of now the bot doesn't whole fight. But
Eli, hi.
I am working on that. Intel. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep streaming, because low-key, I'm not really... My brain is tired.
I got you.
Like, the streams where
All
I'm
that
playing...
opposite day talk.
yeah, the streams where I'm playing super well and really locked in, I can, like, stream for forever. But, like, when I'm not really playing great, I feel less motivated.
I totally.
But I'm chilling, I'm vibing.
You wanna run a couple bridge games?
Right. You're trying to make me get off?
Well, no, it was like, honestly, my thought was if he's gonna get off soon anyway,
Oh, yeah.
might as well hop on.
No, I'm
Unless you're
probably
down
gonna
to
keep
just...
streaming.
Okay, I was gonna
for
say,
a
unless you're
while.
down to just like after you stream, we can run a couple. I'm down.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
Ooh.
Maybe, depending on how I feel.
Eli says, I want to get your thoughts on a potential new kit after the game.
Ow.
Oh, I should message.
Dude, I'm
Juice.
cheetah bridging. Ow! Bonk. Why is this guy, like, good at melee? Ah! The fact that I can do that is crazy.
Do what?
A score like that?
How do you mean?
Whoa! Like, I just don't get knocked away.
Yeah, you were... While you said that, it gave me the thought, like, maybe that does... Because part of the changes that I made was, I made, I made it so the goal is 1 block further away from the hippo, but that means it's 1 block closer to that, like, back entrance. So, like, I'm not sure, maybe I should rework that back entrance a little bit. I had that thought. Like, instead of having it go just a hole through the top, It could instead be like a
Oh.
how do I say, a
Oh.
instead of a hole through the top, it could be a hole in the back that you have to drop to, kind of, you know, a modern Tundra-esque. You don't know what that means? But
No, I do not.
maybe Treehouse-esque. You don't know that map either. Somebody might. Somebody in your chat may have played Bridge before. We'll see. No, Theo does not get tier tested because it sucks. Somebody said stutter LMAO and they spelled stutter wrong.
Stutter. India sent missiles to your country, so no school today. Oh my god. Yeah, I heard about the news. I'm probably not going to discuss it here because I don't know enough about it, but it's crazy over there. Stay safe.
There was something that frustrated me I saw on Twitter the other day. It was like somebody said something basically supporting a political party. Doesn't really matter what it is for this specific point I'm making. And someone responded and they were like, it's like I don't really care what their beliefs are. I'm upset that they felt like it was important to
say that in the Twitch
their
chat.
beliefs.
Like...
No, it wasn't in Twitch. It was a tweet, and they were a Bed Wars YouTuber, and it was like it's weird that Bed Wars YouTubers feel entitled enough to express their beliefs in this thing, and then like the general populace seemed to agree, and that was really weird to me. That seemed like it's like that's a whole like thing. Like you make a platform, you can do whatever you want for it. There's you know what I mean, or want with it. There's the free speech exists for a reason. Like that's a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, like most people won't care. Like it's mostly children, but like still that's weird to me. That's like it seemed like the general opinion that it was okay to not do that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So it was like weird that was like the agreed upon consensus was like you're not allowed to express your political opinions on Twitter if like
I thought
okay
wait, I thought you were saying that it's not okay to express that.
No. Everyone else was saying like I'm saying it's weird that was the general consensus.
Yeah, that is weird. I think there's a lot of stuff that like deserves to be talked about, and whatever platform you have, like if you feel like something's worth discussing, I think it's absolutely fine to discuss it.
And so that's exactly how I felt. I'm glad you kind of see it in some way, like because I was so weirded out by how adamant people were by that. You know what I mean? Like, by that opinion.
Yeah, what you do in your free time, like what hobbies you have, do not determine like your. It doesn't say anything about how qualified you are for anything else. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
I'm not gonna fucking like convert my channel to like a politics channel, but when it comes to things of like people literally getting abducted by ICE in America for like protesting, like I feel like speaking up on that is kind of important with whatever platform you have. Or like, I guess when Trump got elected, I made a community post just like kind of more addressed to LGBT people, just saying to keep your heads up, because I know for me and my like boyfriend, it was pretty scary with that. Like I feel like using your platform for whatever you want is completely fine.
Agreed. Wholly agree. I think it like
unless you're like a kids YouTuber who's like doing OnlyFans all of a sudden, like I don't think that's appropriate. But
that's different. That's a different
that's a
different situation. Well, I don't know. Even that is more like I don't necessarily know if it's bad if you do that. Just don't have the things be connected at all. You know what I mean? The branding has to be 100% separate,
independent,
as separate as you can make it. And even if that's the case, then like I don't think I don't think I care.
As a content creator, you should stay out of controversy. It's better for my reputation. Okay, but if I make a bunch of Trump supporters mad because they think people should be arrested by ICE, like that's okay. I don't want them watching my channel anyway. You know?
Yeah. I think the opinion, like the spot there, the perspective there is like It reminds me a lot of it was a Northern Lion rant. If you guys don't know who Northern Lion is, it doesn't really matter that much. He's a streamer basically, and he said something along the lines of like,
I love Canada. I do not think they should be a 51st state, but I love Canada. I think Minnesota should become a fucking province of Canada. That's what I think.
There was the basic rant was, it's like, oh, you know, I'm me because of all of the flaws, and if you constantly do little twists and turns and changes to my content and to who I am and how I present my media, suddenly you have Mr. Beast. Like, if you just constantly are trying to optimize every little thing, you know
bro,
what I mean?
literally, Mr.
Like,
Beast is like optimal, bro.
Exactly. Like, you're just gonna slowly morph your caricature into Mr. Beast. Like, that's exactly what happens. So the point is that, like, that the reason why you might watch Theo is the same reason you don't watch Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? It's because it is unique. It is what it is. It is, you know what I mean? So like saying that he should change or he should not express his opinions because they misalign with what would be optimal is saying that he shouldn't use the creative voice and instead should optimize for nothing but, you know, is the, you know, monetary status or whatever, you know what I mean? And that's just not, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but that's just not my priority list at all.
Okay,
that's not where.
Sorry, I need to respond to this. If a part of something is a part of something else, it means that, okay, in the case of Minnesota and Canada, I'm pretty sure that if a part of Minnesota is in Canada, I think that just means it's Canada.
It's not Minnesota.
It's not Minnesota. It's Canada. That sentence makes no sense. Might be the most insightful Minecraft stream in history. Maybe. As in, like...
I'd hope not.
Yeah,
Turn around.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, what up? Bro, I was, like, thinking... Dude. See, like, I can chat while I play Sword all day. All day, I can chat while I play Sword. It, like, everything in Sword is just autopilot to me.
Yeah,
like, I know exactly what I'm doing, but Bridge is, like, very involved for me as of now.
100%. I mean, to be fair, Bridge is still it's a much more involved game than Sword is. I think, like, as a whole.
It is.
Like, even in Bridge, I'll be in a game against somebody who's not great, and I'll have a harder time talking than I would playing, you know, 1.8 Sumo or something like that, right? There's definitely more thought that goes into Bridge, whether or not, like, no matter who you're dueling. But, it is for sure much more autopilot for me now.
Is it mean if I just stay up here and keep building?
It's like a little cringe, like, well, like, no, because
like he should be pressuring me. Like this is his fault, right?
So, well, there's two options in their position. They should either be pressuring you or they should be developing defenses. In his position, I would have turned around and started building a side hippo there. Does that make sense? So, like,
yeah.
So to answer the question, is it mean? I don't know. It depends. Like that's on them to decide. But like, is it a reasonable play that has like isn't super crazy?
Why is he following me? This psychopath! Oh my god, dude.
Yes, it's completely reasonable to answer the question.
Oh my god. Who's the other voice? That's Sweat God.
Intel Edits.
That's Intel Edits. No, that's Cheetah.
Yeah. The funniest one out of the ones that you named. I wish I was Cheetah, bro.
Bro, Little Adventures, Lucas and my guinea pigs.
Sorry, what? What did I miss?
Bro, did your guinea pigs type that out?
What? What are we talking about? Did I miss a chat message?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just reading the username in the chat message. Little Adventures, Lucas and my guinea pigs too.
Can that's special. I don't think people who have grown a big following through something completely unrelated to politics should post political stuff for the same reason teachers can't say their political beliefs.
I think it's perfectly valid for teachers to say their political beliefs.
I think
I think teachers do, and it informs their curriculum. Like one of my most like formative like teachers I've ever had was my 8th grade teacher, Mr. Storley. If you're somehow listening to this, shout out to you, bro. You were like the fucking goat. But he did he was a history teacher, and he did a unit about the Holocaust, and it was genuinely like a very formative unit. Like he put the emphasis that like it's not just the Holocaust, like genocides happen everywhere, and he was very outspoken about how his politics, like and about how his history informed his political views. And I think that was like very important for me to kind of like connect like history with like current events,
modern
you know?
day, 100%.
Because that is literally
I agree.
That is the whole entire value of learning history.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Bro, like if you don't want to hear me talk, you can like go watch something else. Like I don't know.
Somebody says
I'm
if teachers are biased towards a certain political belief, it can change the student's perspective on the government in a way that isn't true.
okay.
Here's my counter argument to that. My take on that is that like if somebody has like, how do I say it? I think the main thing to me is the key difference between teaching somebody a fact and telling someone an opinion. Right?
Yeah.
Like I think as a teacher, your job should be, this is a thing that happened. Here is my opinion on it. You know what I mean? And having that separation is the key. If you are able, like, being able to talk about politics is completely fair because you can say, this is a fact that this is happening. This is my opinion on the fact that this is happening, right? And talking about either of those things, I think, is completely valid. It's the way that you talk about it and the way that if you have to make sure that you keep those separate and that if somebody doesn't understand that like where your line is, like whether you're talking about a fact or an opinion, that's like on them respectfully in a lot of cases, or it's a problem of the teacher's communication. You know what I mean?
Like
but
I mean, it's not to say that I think that like teachers should be telling like 5-year-old kids to vote for Trump or whatever. Like
yeah,
like obviously
true.
there's a gray area here, but like
yes,
I mean the example I gave is like I think that's important. Oh my god, that guy defended that. What a goat.
I think there needs to be a
like there's nuance to the discussion, but I think to like say teachers should never be able to talk about like any opinions, especially because like what's political, like what is considered political has been changing like a lot. Like
sure,
it was not a political thing. It shouldn't be a political thing that to say that like trans people deserve to have rights and they are like valid productive members of society that should be treated with the same dignity as everyone else. And that like that should not be a political statement, but because of today's like climate it is, you know?
Yeah.
So like saying that teachers shouldn't be allowed to talk about things, especially that ones that are just like self-evidently true, like what I just said, seems a little bit misguided.
I agree.
How to get better at Minecraft? Play with someone who's around your skill level and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. Self-analyze was when somebody else asked a very similar question, my answer was just to make sure you're actually paying attention to what you're doing and why, and ask yourself the big questions.
Figure out what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not political to say that, but like according to a lot of people, and especially according to the people who are currently in power, it is, you know? Like it's current policy that they are like trying to oh, thank you. They're literally like trying to define trans people out of existence. So like that's kind of my point, is that it's not a political thing to say that like trans people deserve respect and rights and dignity, but nowadays because of who is in power it is. Like there's a dark timeline where like even saying the Holocaust exists would be like a political thing, you know?
Yeah. It's a crazy race, man.
Yeah, that is very. Tell my damn sensitivity. Oh my. Okay, dude. Sorry, jeez. I'll tell you my sensitivity. Calm down, bro. Here you go. 60%. And 800 DPI.
Somebody said, in quotes, "You can talk politics if I agree with you."
Yeah, literally. Exactly.
No, I think. No.
Yeah, I think it should be tasteful. Like I think it should be, if it's relevant to the discussion, or if someone asks a teacher, I think they should be able to. What the fuck is this guy doing?
I definitely think a lot of the gaming com and Minecraft com in particular have become way too polarized, especially on Twitter. I will say, that is one thing, is like using your platform to have a discussion is different than tweeting about your opinion on something, because tweeting "I like MAGA" is a completely different thing than like making a video talking about, giving a deep dive on your perspective on things. Because like, you know, just tweeting this is like, Twitter is like, I agree with what you're saying, Eli, but not necessarily because talking about political beliefs in a Minecraft or any community is a bad thing. I think it's because specifically Twitter and social media in general has absolutely like lobotomized proper discussion and like destroyed
that
the
is
actual
real
capability of having, you know, like it being polarized isn't a bad thing. It's the way that those polarized discussions or those, you know, like the way those actually work.
I think the real
you know
problem here, Intel, is that you're on Twitter at all.
Yeah.
Like Twitter is owned by like a blatant like out and about Nazi, bro. Like owner of Twitter is literally out on stage doing Sieg Heils and like literally banning people who are normal human beings in favor of like boosting far right extremists in the algorithm. Like, of course you're never gonna get good discussion on there. I'm turning around. Yep. I should have turned around earlier though.
Actually recommended. Yeah, that one, since you got pre-bowed, that means you can't finish the hippo. You have to turn around a little bit earlier.
Did I get pre-bowed? I didn't even fucking notice.
Yeah,
I'm just numb. I'm numb to the pain, bro. See, there's the self-analyzing. Like, what did I do wrong there? I didn't turn around earlier enough.
Yeah, exactly. And so next time you will.
I gotta remember to look up to see what he's doing. Oh, okay. I'm glad I got that hit.
I've ranted about this in the past. Maybe my least favorite like normalization of like trend on the internet ever is like the normalization of people to be like stop yapping or like to.
Oh yeah, the who asked era was like hell.
Yes. But it's still here, dude. It's still here. It's just stop yapping instead of who asked. I say it because somebody in the chat said something along those lines, and it's so like.
It's cringe. It's cringe.
It's crazy. It's like there's such a little amount of self-awareness.
Oh my god! Did you see that?
That was admitted.
that was fucking clean.
Yeah, that was sick. But no, I think like the communication is like inherently human, and that's kind of like the cool part about like existing is like doing that. It's kind of the same thing of like calling somebody who's trying something new cringe. Like it's kind of like under a similar umbrella in my world. You know what I mean? It's like disallowing people to have any discussion that has any like, you know, substance, and saying like any conversation that lasts longer than 4 seconds is yapping and no longer worth the time. It's like, guys, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's TikTok brain, bro. It's actual TikTok brain.
It's really frustrating. That's what
people nowadays can't read anything longer than a paragraph.
Really. It's just a really frustrating like.
I'm not even saying that as like a boomer, like nowadays, like kids these days, whatever. It's just like a true fact. Like even I have like a fried attention span.
Yeah, for sure.
Like adults do. Like it's just how we fucking consume information now.
don't know. I think as like a yapper, you know what I mean? As somebody who loves talking, I am of course biased, but like I don't know. There's just something to be said for like the whole reason that we like evolved past, you know, you know, I don't want to say lower beings, the animals that weren't humans. You know what I mean? Like the reason why we're so much more intelligent than any other animal is because our capability to communicate. Like the reason why we are self-aware and exist and like are at this level of
we can
intellect
pass down
and
knowledge
technology is yes,
to
exactly. It's because
generations.
we can pass down knowledge. Yes. So like that is to like the fact that that is like the meme to like not let people do that. You know what I mean? To be like, oh yeah, you're being too much if you're like talking. Like that's crazy. That's like maybe my least favorite thing to ever exist.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
when the whole who asked trend was like a thing of just you'd say who and then they'd like answer and then you go no who asked or whatever.
Yeah.
Like me and my friend Logan did that to us like each other in literally every conversation, like constantly. Just like literally constantly. We would constantly like set up the bait. And like anytime that one of us like fell for it, it was just like no who asked and like eventually we literally had to call a truce. Like we had to call full on call of a truce of like we literally cannot have a normal conversation anymore. Like
Are they responding to chat? We're yes.
Sometimes. Bro, red, green, blue, what is wrong with you? There weren't any good streams, so I joined in. Are you saying this isn't a good stream?
SMH. Crazy BM.
Now, you would not have a philosophical debate with Intel. You'd have dinner with Intel and he'd tell you about his frog SMP. His multiverse frog.
Oh, truly. That's so funny. Why are they talking psychology in the block game? Are you the same guy that said that we're yapping? No, that's a different guy. Sorry. Is it even psychology? Is that even? I guess we were talking about attention spans, kind of.
We're just like talking about society, basically.
We're just talking. I think that's the issue. Is people are like, oh, these people are having a conversation that has more depth than like a 5-minute, you know, TikTok. That
dude, I just popped that guy. Yo, check out this Instacart chat.
It's a block game, and we're human beings with fucking consciousness and intelligence and capability of communication. What the fuck? That's crazy.
It's okay, guys. I'm now communicating it to you from block game.
He says my politics are whether knockback sync should be built into the game. What are you, liberal for a Republican? Should they be added or no? It should be a God-given right. Holy shit, dude. Oh, that's funny. Oh. That's fucking awesome.
Oh.
You going into F5. I'm gonna go to sleep, have a good stream. Alright, sleep well.
Hey,
man.
have a good sleep.
Yeah.
Every relationship you have right now lacks communication. You're sure you're not the one who isn't communicating? Dude, I totally feel you. I definitely would not be friends with any of the people I am friends with if like talking with them was bad, you know? Like, if they couldn't, like, talk.
He's finding
Like,
a way to say it without
dude,
complimenting me. He's like, how can I say
dude. No, but like, um, bro, like, I will watch. You know how people like upload game. I don't think you've watched any of this, Cheetah, but like people upload like their tier test gameplay or whatever, which I think is great. I fucking love it when people upload their gameplay, even if it's like not really edited or anything. I think it's always great when people upload that. But a lot of the times when people tier test, they're in like a VC with their friends, and dude, the people who I hear talk in the background of these Discord calls are like, if you just like took every word that has come out of Dr. Donut's mouth and like fed it into an AI, and then had that AI generate a ton of shit, and then made another model based off of what that AI said. It's like,
what, dude?
hell nah, bruh. Hell nah, bruh. How did this guy low tier 3, bruh? Like, it's
funny.
no hate to Dr. Donut. Like, no hate to Dr. Donut. But oh my god, like all the people who I like, there are people who make his vocabulary their like entire personality. Like the Minecraft PvP like tier list brain rot is so real, and I'm tired of pretending like it's not. Like it. Yeah, no, Dr. Donut is chill. Like I've talked with him before. I did like a stream with him in Sharpness and Default. We did like a 2v2. It was really fun. He's very content filled. I admire it. Like, he's really funny. But oh my god, his ugh. Anytime I hear like someone talk about like, oh yeah, I'm on Donut SMP, like blah blah bleep bloop blah, I already know what kind of person they are, you know?
Somebody said, or Apucho says, the problem is you can never beat the original. So true.
Yeah.
Carbon copies that sound like dirt.
Think you hate his content, but as a person, he's actually pretty cool, which sucks. Yeah, there are a lot of people like that. I mean, my friends don't like my content. Like my friend. No. I'm talking about my IRL friends.
Oh sure.
Yeah. Like my IRL friends like make fun of me all the time for fucking playing Minecraft PvP because it's like
that's funny.
Because it's just badly made as like from like a multiplayer game dev perspective. Like it's just like objectively bad. Yeah. I mean, when it's like people you don't know in any way other than just through their content, yeah, then it sucks because then why would you watch them? Oh no.
That was funny. You turned around early though. You did turn around in good time.
Okay, so I do need to turn around a lot earlier then.
It's not based on how many blocks you've placed. It's based on how long it's taking you to place those blocks. I typically am fast enough that I can place the full top and then the full bottom row before having to turn around. But that is dependent on like that time you were hippoing slowly, so that time you needed to turn around.
Yeah.
Faster, you know what I mean?
Right. Oh shit, Kyla's is messaging to me to duel. Dude, honestly, I would, like, on any other day, I would want to. I fucking love getting my ass beat by, like, better players than me, but I don't know. I'm not playing well enough to where I feel like I would, like, get anything out of it. I would just be getting farmed on stream. So I will politely turn that down, Kyla, but I'm glad you asked, because I like it when we duel.
I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna be right back.
I'm just not playing well enough today to, like... It's not even gonna be entertaining. Oh! Oh, okay, he hit me back on land. Intel is gonna fight you, Kyla. How I picked the name Theobald the Bird? My bird's name is Theobald. But I picked Theobald's, like, my family picked his name because he was so fucking, like, he was so picky about everything. He was very picky on how and when he was pet. Like, he was, whenever he wanted to go somewhere, like, when we got him, his wings were, like, clipped, so he wouldn't, like, fly around and shit. We stopped doing that because we wanted to let him be a bird. But, whenever he wanted to go, so he was just bossy. He was just a bossy ass bird. So we like tried to think of something that sounded like kingly or like regal, kinda. Like we picked Theobald because it sounded like a kingly kind of name, you know. Whoa. No, thanks for the follow. I'm too milk. Ooh. Yeah, that works. What was that Hello Neighbor on noise? I haven't played that game. Dude, all I know about Hello Neighbor is that, like, MatPat did an fucking unhinged amount of, like, game theories on Hello Neighbor. And then, when he stopped doing them, like, Hello Neighbor came out with an update and then was, like, begging on Twitter for MatPat to, like, do more game theories on it. That's all I know. All I know about Hello Neighbor is what, like, the very little stuff I've seen from MatPat. Oh, I got him. Had insane potential, but they messed it all up by making it childish. Yeah. I feel like a lot of games do that. I think the reason why is because, like, Five Nights at Freddy's and shit was, like, really popping off with, like, young kids. You know? It was, like, I think young kid horror is, like, a very lucrative market.
Yep.
But, yeah.
It's because horror is awesome. Dude, it's, like, my least favorite thing that, like, for some reason, there's, like, a generalized, idea that, like, you shouldn't show your kids horror stuff.
Okay, but also, I'm not gonna show
like,
little Timmy Silence of the Lambs, bro. Like,
I know. I'm not saying that there's not a line, but I'm saying that it's like, if it's scary, it's bad, and it's like if they want to see it, you know what I mean? Like I'll be like, hey, I just want to let you know this is scary, or something. You know what I mean? And like I think it's like, you know, obviously there are lines.
Gently push boundaries is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that there's no reason that it should just be like no horror for children. It's too scary. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why, like you said, there's a reason why the kids horror market is so fucking huge. There was a really good Tail Foundry. Is that what their channel is called? There's a really good Tail Foundry video about it.
I haven't seen that.
By the way, if you guys are into
Whoa!
horror at all,
Holy shit!
horror content
Where did he go?
Yeah, that was wild. He was hyping. But if you guys are into horror at all, there's a channel called Tail Foundry that's really good for like just kind of binging. Gives like synopses on really cool, interesting stories, and then you can figure out whether you want to go watch it. Horror genre is full of jump scare, 200% volume scream or slap. I mean, yeah, but like it's also full of really cool shit. So if you
yeah, I
mean?
think there's a horror has kind of a bad reputation because there is a lot of like really cheap horror.
100% agree. But there's also
that's also the same for like any genre.
Yeah.
You just notice it more when it's horror because it's
not scary anymore.
Yeah, right.
Or if it is scary, it's just repetitive and just because it's loud. It's like I have sensory issues.
Yeah, no, I hate jump scares, bro.
Yeah, like
if I watch a horror movie and I know there's gonna be a jump scare, I just plug my ears. like, I just plug my ears because I know I'm gonna get ear raped. like
Literally, like I just hate that. I
oh,
hate
I did not patch that.
the audio is the thing I have an issue with. You know.
Okay, I mean if he's down to raise.
Especially because they have high ping. And it just doesn't come. Like it's so good that yeah, that's
Dude,
my jam.
I
like really high.
I watched The Shining and I could not I had to plug my ears for a lot of it because the soundtrack was fucking scary. Like the anxiety I got from watching that movie. I've heard people say like The Shining is like overrated and like not that scary or whatever, but for me it was a lot. I feel like that's like probably the one of the only good horror movies I've actually seen. I feel like I have not seen a lot of good horror movies.
Can I be honest? I'm really out of the loop with horror. I don't think I've seen The Shining. I've seen like
it is very good.
Like I know the general vibe.
Yeah, the
if you actually do vouch for it,
like the violent here's Johnny.
But like I'll if you vouch for it, I might actually check it out. But I will say I am very much so into horror, so it could be the type of thing where I'm like could not be interested if it is. Like I might be on the.
It's like an all-time classic horror movie.
Hereditary is one of the best horror movies. I've heard really good things about Hereditary. I do have intentions to watch Hereditary. It's just hard. It's hard for me to get around to watching movies in general. Like I'm not much of a movie watcher. Not because I don't like movies, just because it's like I have to be in a mood and I have to think about the specific movie that I'm trying to watch. You know what I mean? I have to be in a mood for a horror movie. You know what I mean?
Yo,
and so
why are you talking about horror? Like this is a block game, bro.
No, really. Somebody. Oh, that's interesting.
Ow.
Well, they said for some kids it's too much for them, so you have to be careful. That's true.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It's like, I'm not just gonna openly be like, hey, we're gonna watch a really scary movie, and you're gonna sit and you're gonna watch. Like, I'm not gonna, like you said, I'm not gonna show my 6-year-old kid Hereditary, right? Like, I'm gonna, like, there's nuance.
You have a 6-year-old kid?
And I think yes, actually I do. And I think there's like, you know, there's some weight to just being reasonable about, you know what I mean? Like, what do they want? You know what I mean? It's like, do you like? I think a good example is my dad. Like a long while ago, when I was too young to watch a movie that he was willing to show me. Halfway through, I was like, Dad, I can't do that. I have arachnophobia, by the way. Fun fact about me: I learned this through this movie. I have arachnophobia, not like super severe arachnophobia, but I do have arachnophobia. And I was watching this movie, the title of the movie, Arachnophobia, fun fact. But point is, like halfway through, I was like, Dad, I can't do this. It's too intense. And so he stopped it, and we didn't finish the movie. And I haven't ever finished that movie. You know what I mean? And so like, to me, that's like the ideal version of what I'm talking about. Is like,
yeah,
be reasonable, show that it's okay to not, you know what I mean? If it's too much, it's too much, and that's okay. Just blanket saying you're not allowed to show your children stuff that scares them is silly. You know what I mean? It's like, are you worried it's going to take away their innocence? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the fear here? Like, what's the problem with? It's like it's going to give them nightmares. Okay, well, they were the ones that, you know what I mean? Like, tell them tell them that it's going to be scary. Tell them that, you know, if they haven't watched horror before, that might give them nightmares. Tell them, you know what I mean? Like, there's, I don't know. There's just, I feel like people.
What? He's behind me?
Relationship with horror, I think.
Did Quavis use scroll wheel and task hit crystaling? Dude, the fact that he can't, like, it's tasks. You could just use like normal number keys and still be fast enough. That's so goofy. Dude, DeQuavis is the goofiest motherfucker of all time.
Is he? I don't know anything about him.
I think the fact that he like tries to act like his manhunts are real is cringe, but like I kind of understand it from like a squeaker perspective of like like farming views off of little kids, but like still it's just very cringe.
Sure.
Also the fact that he like I think there was at one point where he was like taking fake face cams from other streamers, or like faking streamer reactions.
Oh, that's
without permission.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty cringe.
I will say,
I think he does make the best task clips though. Like, I don't think anyone's really. I think most people don't understand how hard it is to make a task clip look like remotely real. Like the mouse movement looks weird. Like if you take normal gameplay and speed it up, not normal gameplay. If you take like slowed down gameplay and just speed it up, unless you're very intentional with how you like move your mouse or whatever, it looks pretty shit. So like I think I've seen other people make task clips. DeQuavis is definitely the best. I think he could make it a little bit less obvious by actually fucking learning the shit that he's doing in tasks, like how he fruit bridges. It's so funny. Like, there's just like a checklist. If you've ever watched any of DeQuavis's manhunts, like there's a checklist that you can know when it's like switching to tasks. Because like he instantly starts just fruit bridging, which he can't do without tasks, and he does it in like the most insane way where he's just like moving his mouse for each block placed. Like,
yeah.
Why do is this the same guy? I don't want to fucking fight this guy anymore. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the problem with small keys.
I haven't even watched the duel yet. Mike's, was it really bad?
What duel?
Dream versus DeQuavis.
Oh my god, wait. I have something I want after this stream. There's something I need to tell you.
Oh, that would have killed him. Come on, I want to get a cart kill. I think I should like just have hitboxes for pearls or something. I need to figure out, like, I cannot pearl chase because half the time I can't even see the pearls. You low-key think it was rigged? Bro, high key. Anytime there's money like that involved for like a content thing, like Dream and Technoblade was different because it was organized by Mr. Beast. But like Dream and DeQuavis are like, yeah, it was a wager. But Dream and DeQuavis is like a collaborative thing, you know? Like, of course they're gonna like fucking make it as close as possible. Like, such as the Jake and Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Yeah. Oh god, that was like pathetic. The fact that he like, the fact that that even got greenlit as like a possibility. Like, notice how Jake Paul only ever fights retired boxers. That's not what I meant to place there. Come on, G-head. Ooh. Oh, I'm wasting so much time. Oh, he's wasting so much time. You had a free gap there, bud. Didn't the script get leaked? What? How would the script get leaked? Like one of DeQuavis's friends or some shit?
Oh, they're talking about the Mike Tyson fight, I think.
Oh.
Mike Tyson.
Oh, Mike. I don't know why I thought you guys were still talking about Dream and DeQuavis. Like, I was like, script? Really? They had like lines and everything?
That's funny. But no, they said apparently a script got leaked and it was really accurate to what happened.
Damn. Chat, is this real?
But also, if it was leaked before, like if it was leaked after, it doesn't mean anything. It's the type of thing you didn't see before.
Chat, is this real, but like unironically?
Yeah.
It was before the fight and got leaked. Yeah, that does not sound real. I don't think they actually write scripts for the fight. I think they tell the fighters like, "Hey, go easy in this round," and that's the extent of it. Like you can't fucking.
Somebody said, sorry to cut you off. Somebody said, did you see when Mike was landing good shots and then Jake Paul grabbed him and whispered something in his ear, and then Mike was holding back after that. So I think you're exactly right.
I did not actually watch the fight because
I didn't either. But yeah, I think it's exactly what you're saying. It's like, hey, go easy on this round. He's, you know.
Dude, my friends call me crazy for saying that Jake is gonna win. Like, you think like, I don't care if you're Mike Tyson, a 59-year-old man or however old he is not gonna beat like a roided up 28-year-old. Like, I'm sorry, like Jake Paul is, like, love him or hate him, he's like just younger. He is at the fucking prime time of like human athleticism.
A little bit past it, but yeah.
Yeah.
The general area.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did not watch the fight. I already knew it was gonna be a waste of time. I like didn't even let myself get invested in it. Like, as soon as it was like, I don't know, I was just sad. There was a point where like I thought maybe there was a chance, because like that's what, like, there was like a lot of just random people chiming in and like, oh yeah, he's gonna get like destroyed. I know everything about boxing. I was like, huh, maybe, but no, I'm pretty sure they were just view farming.
Well, actually, the chat's saying that he did win. That Mike Tyson did win. Or wait, no, what?
Mike won?
No,
I thought Jake won.
He says, you're right. I think that is the case. And he says Mike would have won most likely if he didn't hold back on purpose, as what somebody said.
Well, it was either he was gonna get, like, outlasted, like, he was just gonna fucking run out of steam because he's, like, in his late 50s, or it was gonna be rigged. It was either one of those two options. Like, people...
I don't know.
People were saying, like, oh yeah, he's gonna get fucking, like, taken out, like, one punch. Like, whoever organized that is not gonna, like, let that happen. Jake would not be agreeing to that. 1v1 for $500 donation? Okay, send the $500 and then I'll 1v1 you. Ooh, I fucked up. Bad.
Oh my god, is this like a real one of those like 13-year-olds that just discovered that if you say something that isn't true, you get to get stuff? They're like, I'll 1v1 you for $500. They're like, oh my god, wait, if I say something that isn't true, I can get something that I want? He says, nah, you might scam me.
You might scam me.
Dude,
I've been accepting duels.
It's actually a 12-year-old who just learned what lying is. This is crazy. This is actually insane. That's so funny, dude.
All right, bro. I'll 1v1 you, but you better send the 500. Like, you better not be lying. Dude, if you're lying about this one, I'm gonna freak. Chat, should I duel him? Chat, do you think he'll pay up? One of you.
Please in your chat. Only real ones get that. You said bet again.
He has a dream PFP. Okay, you beat Dream first, and then I'll duel you. I gotta see if you're worthy enough to wear his skin. I promise I won't scam you either.
Awesome. I promise I won't. That's funny.
Ugh! I did it. Wait, I didn't mean to rematch. No. He's paying up 500 pesos. 500 Venezuelan dollars. Whatever the currency is. You can probably beat Dream in Crystal PvP? No way, dude. Dream is like tier 1.
Sheet of 500 Loki. He's learning how to cart as we speak. Somebody says, are you good at identifying FOVs? Like, if I give you a clip of someone playing, would you be able to identify it?
It depends on if they're playing like ultra wide and shit like that as well. But I feel like I am. I feel like you could.
I would be... I'd be able to give you ranges. I wouldn't be able to give you, like, numbers. Like, I'd be like, oh, that's like around 80, and then it would be like, you know, 75 or 85 or whatever.
Yeah,
but I
think guessing the exact number would be pretty insane. Bow offhander moment. Guys, don't... PSA to anyone trying to play cart PvP, don't offhand your bow. Use a totem. How to join Unstable? It's invite only. And I cannot invite people.
Your metal link. They asked, are we able to guess FOVs? And then they sent a metal clip. To try midstream.
Oh!
Okay, I have it. Oh
I just got insta-carded. Insta-carded.
Yeah, insta-carded. I got insta-carded. Oh shit, bitch.
Whoa.
Please, wait, I can type it, I don't have to say it.
Oh my god. Why don't you get good at carding, Admin Slayer? Dude, I need to, like, work on my pearls. My pearling is really bad. Oh, like, why do I pearl at him after he's already thrown one?
I haven't set the PayPal to it yet, Vexy. If you I don't know if you already watched my stuff, but if you sub to me. What did I agree that I would do? I am not gonna purr. I'm not. For the record, that was a joke.
Wait, Cheetah, you're gonna purr?
That's crazy. That you're giving like that Twitter meme that was like Twitter is the only place that you can find things when people say like I like pancakes, and then somebody responds, "You hate waffles?" Question mark. Like, no, bitch. That's a brand new sentence. Like,
yeah.
That's the vibe that was crazy. What you just said.
Wait, what? Dude, I got juked by the stupid fucking pearl border. Alright, mace time. But as Chungies... Yeah, it's usually a name plugin.
Actually, I do have a question, and this is maybe a question that you cannot answer because it's on stream. But like, to me, them saying like they would wanted us to roleplay as cats, and you would do it for the 100 or whatever. Were you joking when you said that?
For 5 seconds?
Yeah, but like I'm.
Ooh woo!
Okay,
I'm a cat girl. There you go. How many?
Here's my
$100? How much
my
did you
thought
say?
process on it is like, and I know you're exaggerating. To me, it's like it's a.
I'm not exaggerating, bro. Fucking $100 for 5 seconds?
I'm saying that like it's like I imagine it to be a fetish thing. Like, why would somebody be willing to spend that much money on that, right? So it's like, oh, I'm being sexualized in some capacity. You know what I mean? So that's why I wouldn't be willing to do it.
That makes sense. That is a perfectly valid boundary.
Okay.
Personally,
and you're saying that
it doesn't make a difference to me.
Okay, that's fair. That was the question.
Yeah.
Then. It was
Like yeah, obviously it's like has sexual implications or connotations or however you want to put it. But I just see money.
That's fair. I guess for me it's like there's just
It is not a fetish thing.
I don't believe you, Maxine. For how hard you were trying to get us to do that, you're gonna have a hard time getting me to believe you.
Oh, I missed
$100 to $100. I mean, yeah. There's like, I don't know.
Ow. I said ow preemptively.
Admin Slayer,
Ooh.
I think there's only one like really any decent answer to that. Frankly.
Wait, what did he say? Oh.
He said, "What? Why did I get muted
what?
For... Yeah, that. Did you do the thing?
What did you get muted for?
I read it, and so I don't have to read it out loud. Because it's
oh.
It's in the Twitch chat.
Wait. What? Him asking, did he say what he got banned for?
Yes, he didn't get banned. He got muted, but
oh, is it? Do I have to scroll up? Oh,
yeah, it's right there.
Oh, what the fuck?
I think it's probably fine for me to say that, right?
Yeah.
I realize in my chat, I probably would have said it. I guess it's just I don't know where your barriers are. That's usually like the. I'll say some unhinged shit on my stream. I'm just what you know what I mean. It's just like, I don't know where. I don't want to say something that you wouldn't want me to say. Or yeah.
I mean, there is a Discord. Whoa.
Oh yeah, there is a Discord for appeals.
I think it's just like /Discord in game.
There are yeah, but like there is a well, am I allowed to say that? Yeah, probably. There is a console that like reads your messages. You know what I mean? Like if you say something unhinged, it'll filter your message, that type of thing. If you say something too unhinged, it'll automatically mute. So like it could have been a type of thing where it just said something. You know what I mean? Like maybe you said something and the console misread it. If the console didn't misread it, then you're not going to get an appeal, probably though.
Bro, Cheetah, do you see what I mean? Like as soon as you fight someone in Mace who's actually trying,
no,
this is what it turns into.
How long until... Who can run out of wind charges slower? Who's the second person to run out of wind charges? I guess.
And then it's just... You just get to, like, disengage for free. Oh, I fucked that up. Yep, and now he just gets to fly away and try again until it works. Guys, I have become disillusioned with Mace. I enjoyed playing it for a bit when everyone was shit. And then once people figured out that you just like fly higher than the other guy and then fish for a one-shot, and then if it fails, you just do it again. Once people discovered that gameplay loop, all of a sudden I'm not too enthralled. Like, he's just not doing enough damage for me to care. Get me out. How do people successfully hit people immediately after they pearl? Do I just have to wait longer for the player model to actually show up?
This Theo stream helped me get an A in math while watching, so thanks, I guess.
Yo.
You're welcome.
That's true. I also passed my math class, as well as my science.
I don't know if there is an optimal one, Treeman. Like, there's not really like,
And
I personally, what I do is I record in 240, and then I use an app called Blur that interpolates it up to 480, and then blurs it down to 60. That's what I personally do. But like, you know, there's, I think that the reason why I use that is because it's the lowest FPS to where like I personally can't tell a massive difference between that. Yeah, it's Techno's Blur. I personally use that, and then because there's not, that's like the lowest you can get where there's
Thank
not
you.
like a massive difference.
Thank you for that message, Dr. Cart. I appreciate you, man.
What did he say?
He just messaged me /leave is an option, by the way. Sometimes I just forget that, you know?
Sorry. But yeah, I use Technospore, and I do that because it's the lowest FPS that I can record at and then do the blend with, to where I can't really tell a difference between that or anything higher. Well, like you can, but like it still looks good. You know what I mean? Like if you record at 120 and then interpolate to 240 or higher, then it doesn't look as great. So like,
oh, I hit those. I hit those, baby.
Usually you want to do like a multiple of whatever you do though, right? So like, for example, if you record in 30 FPS, you would only interpolate up to 60 at the max. If I were to record as high as possible and then frame blend it to 60 FPS, would that be too much blended frame? Like, no, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I do it less because it's easier on my computer. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? There's no reason to just fucking at all times be recording at 4 billion FPS for, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what I mean, is I do it the lowest to where it still looks good. Because that's, to me, what's important is that it looks good and it's decent on my computer. That's what my priorities are. If your priorities are get the best FPS pop, get the best looking clip every single time, no matter what, just record at the highest number that you possibly can, where your computer doesn't run the game slower than what you're recording. Like if you can play the game at 1000 and record at 1000, do that. You know what I mean? Typically you want to do multiples of 60. So like you wouldn't do 1000, you'd do, you know, something of 60, because then it blends down evenly. But yeah, thanks, of course. That would help. A little bit of ranting and raving.
Yo, thank you for the love on the practice map. I'm glad you're actually coming in here to say thank you instead of accusing me for scamming because I have a donation page for it. Or better yet, yeah, people go into my Discord and like, you have to pay? What the fuck is this scam?
Don't you just not have to pay? And also, isn't that just not a
yeah,
scam? Isn't that
yeah,
just
isn't that just
product?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
first of
shit,
all,
I just
it's
got
a
bodied.
free map, right?
Yeah,
It's
it is a
free map.
completely free map. Holy
So
shit! Zach!
that's crazy. Yo!
Holy shit! Thank you for the gifteds. 5
Did I
gifted
get one?
subs.
I didn't get one. You hate to
Holy
see it.
shit.
An absolute tragedy.
You know what, YouTube people, you can spam W too, but everyone in Twitch chat spam W and say thank you if you got gifted.
Why did it gift to the viewers? Hold on, broken heart emoji.
What?
Did you want it
to gift to
Did you
me?
want-
I need to like I need to get the ad-free Theobald stream, like what?
For the record, gifted subs are like, that's the whole point. It's like he's getting the money, like Theo's still getting the money. Like,
yeah, like I'm getting the money for.
What do you mean it's a misclick? What was the misclick? You just didn't want to donate to him. You wanted to donate to another streamer, I think, is what happened. He was trying to donate.
Oh shit! Is there like a way to refund or?
No. I was doing a bit. I don't actually think that's the case. I think what's happening is they have a misunderstanding of how subs work.
Okay.
Maybe? Yeah. He thought that he was just giving random people in your chat money.
What the fuck?
Like each one he gifted the sub to.
Yeah. What? Bro, you gotta get, dude. You gotta put in your payment. You gotta like fill out tax forms on Twitch. You gotta get affiliate. Like they're just.
Just to watch.
Twitch is just the new. It's the new PayPal now. Like. Yo, like, what's your Twitch? Let me gift you a sub for that coffee.
Oh, he says, I'm vexed you from YouTube. You didn't drop Kofi, so I made an account. That's what he said.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah, don't you have a Patreon?
Yeah, I have a Patreon.
Oh.
I thought...
Were they still... Vexy,
I thought they were talking to you.
I thought so, too. Were you still falling
Oh, no. Did you just make this kid waste his money? Like...
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, Zach, if you're talking about TheobaldTheBird, I have a Patreon that you can sub to. If you're talking about Cheetah, his Kofi isn't out yet. But either way, if you're trying to support me, the 5 gifted subs is greatly appreciated.
Yes. TheobaldTheBird is the one streaming. He's the one's game you can play. He is a voice that isn't me, okay? If I've said the opposite in the past, it was a joke. I am Cheetah. I'm the friend. He always says, I love both of you. I just want to hear a meow LMFAO.
Alright, here you go. There you go.
Congratulations. There you go. That's all you needed.
You get...
I know what I did. Okay, good.
Okay. I was like wondering if I had to figure out how to like refund you or something.
I think there is a way if you're worried.
Oh, really? Okay,
There's
that's
also,
good.
I think. I don't want to say that with too much confidence. But there is one thing. If you want to hear a clip of me meowing, you go to YouTube and search Cheetah Meow, and you'll find a video. I think it's on either Gators or Jers's like second channel or something like that. It's a 30-second clip, and you'll hear it. You'll see. If you really want it that bad, I got you. It's a little bit old, but.
Oh, my movement is so shit.
Again, happy to help.
I appreciate the support.
I'd rather hear the live one. Tragic. Serious note, it's not a fetish thing. Then why? Why then? Like, what could possibly else be the reason? Christian says, "Do it again." Oh, that's funny. Why not? I guess I don't like the desire of like wanting to hear somebody meow is like relatively funny. But I don't understand where that desire comes from.
If not,
but it's like I can understand it from just like
yeah, I'm down to dual rain.
I can see it being like it's kind of funny thing, but to spend money to have somebody do it, then I can't see it being motivated other than money. You know what I mean? That's like a level where it's like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? The desire is pure malice. You just want us to humiliate ourselves? That's the play?
Oh.
You want us to do something that we don't want to do just because we don't want to do it? Then you did the wrong thing by trying to get Theo to do it, because he doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll meow all day.
That's funny.
I don't need anyone to pay me.
That's funny.
Whoa! Why do I keep thinking that this guy's just gonna let me jump past? When he's actually, like, sentient.
I have a tick that... fun fact, if you guys didn't know, I have mild Tourette syndrome. I'm diagnosed with mild Tourette syndrome. I have a tick, and it started off as wow, like that, right? And it slowly devolved over time, and it's turned into a meow. So I just like rue the day that Vexy happens to be in my chat when I accidentally, like when I just happen to tick, and when I happen to do the meow tick. That's like a absolutely tragic fate.
Whoa!
Rue the day is the right term for that, right?
Yeah.
Why did I actually think Cheetah was in Tell Edits? We did the bit and they believed.
Damn. No way.
It worked. That's funny. Oh, they said you should play somebody donated, and you should read it instead of me reading it.
Oh shit. Yo, thank you for the £2. I'm guessing that is that pounds or euros? I think that's euros.
Wait, no, that is pounds. Euro is like a it's like a C with a dash to make it an E, right? I think that's pounds. Wait, somebody tell us in chat. I don't know.
Oh yeah. By the way, Rain, if you didn't hear me, I'll do you.
Whoa.
Yo, what up, Drolks? Thank you for the 5. Yeah, I'm like bald. I just buzzed my hair.
Have you ever actually buzzed your hair? I'm curious.
Actually, yeah, when I was little, that was just like my fucking go-to haircut. Like my mom would just buzz me and call it a day. Like now I have my luscious locks, but it was not always the case.
Euro is a C with 2 dashes. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh.
Oh wait, then I'm not sure I saw your message earlier, man. Then said wanting to. I assume you mean you wanted to have a philosophical debate with me, which is complimentary. Thank you. I'm not sure if that's what you said, but you.
Oh.
Based on the context of your other message.
Is Rain still on?
I don't know what their IGN is. That's what I meant. Well, thank you. Said they've been playing a lot of shieldless, so presumably if you duel Rain, you would do shieldless. Rain Dynasty is a sick username. What's Rain's IGN? Do you know them?
Yeah, I think so. Dude, I am not playing well today. Yeah, Drolks is a really good Nethpop player. Splashy. I've dueled him before.
Can I recommend something?
Yeah.
And I know this is kind of like, oh, just do it, bitch. You know what I mean? Like dumb brain dead play. But like, you have so much sword skill.
Yeah.
And like, I happen to be. I think I have a bit of a cheat code. I happen to be someone who's really, really good at translating one skill from one place to another place. You know what I mean? Like that's a inherent like capability of mine as I can do. So like when I say this, I don't mean to just do it, bozo, because I know it's not as easy. It's not as easy as it sometimes is to me, because I think I am just lucky.
Are you about to say I should like play 1.8?
No, I was gonna say that's funny. I was gonna say you in bridge.
I'm probably gonna lose this low key.
In bridge, you should let yourself PvP more.
Wait, why did I? Oh my god, why did I free gap? Okay, I forgot you're not supposed to do that in this.
But yeah, in bridge, you should PvP more, is what I'm saying. Is the advice that I was wrapping all that around to. Because you're very good at PvP, and your playstyle, like, I guess the way to think about it is like,
It's like, you know how when you were coaching me on how to play sword, and I was really good at 3 blocks, right?
Yeah.
So the recommendation was work on your other 3 blocks while using the being good at 3 blocks to your advantage. You know what I mean? It's like you being good at PvP is a facet of your game that you 100% should implement into your game, in your bridge game, as much as you can, because you can both do that and work on other skills at the same time. You know what I mean? It's not like the type of thing where you have to not allow yourself to PvP for the sake of, you know, other stuff, because you are very good at PvP, right? So like, feel free to put like just full like top layer PvP if you need to win a game, because if that's where you're you know, fastest are, you'll win more games and you'll have more fun. You know what I mean? That should be your priority anyway. Over like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, I'm getting shit on.
Maybe it's by some technicality suboptimal, but I think, you know, giving up the game because it's not fun and you lose is more suboptimal. So that's like, you know.
Yeah. Oh!
My father broke my whole setup, and now I'm just watching YouTube. Jeez.
Why'd your dad... How did that happen? Why did that happen? Did he, like, do it on purpose? That sounds like fucking abuse.
Yeah, it sounds very abusive. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. If that is the case, that's fucking
That
awful.
sucks. Should make a bridge mode in Quantum Bot. That would be sick, dude.
Somebody said, presumably the person you duel said, sorry I was being annoying in Mace. It was fun to fight you.
No, that's just how Mace is. Like, I don't...
That's kind of what I was gonna say.
Like, that's just how the game mode encourages you to play. It's like apologizing for crit spamming in sword. Like, it's just... I will say crit spamming in sword does have more counterplay than just fucking flying to the top of the map and then fishing for a one shot.
Cheetah, you're the best stream side character ever, low-key. Thank you. That's actually really sweet. That's weird. I'm not used to getting compliments to me specifically from somebody else's chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a sweet thing to say. Thank you. I try.
Oh!
Ooh, somebody donated. It's a short one, so I can just read it for you. It's $2 from Sir. Oh Jesus, I'm not gonna say that name. But it's they say you should play Bedrock, or like you and them should play Bedrock.
No. Wait, was he out of G-heads? I didn't even realize that I was up on a G-head.
We love Cheetah unconditionally. Don't. Unconditional love isn't real. There's always condition. Is that true? Maybe like a parent's, I don't know. That was like a half joke that I realized that's probably not true at all, but like, you know, if I went off on like a racist like rampage or something, like I wouldn't want you to continue to like me. You know what I'm saying? I think there are always conditions.
Dude. Oh! I'm getting utterly cooked.
Does meowing count as a condition? Moving on. Unconditional love is real. It's real, I just don't know if it's rational, I guess is what I'm saying.
It's not real for fucking YouTubers. That's the main point.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. If you have a parasocial relationship with somebody, unconditional love is not real. And if it is, it shouldn't be. Somebody said, how much of a dono to watch my montage on live stream?
$10.
What? That's so low. You're just openly saying that somebody could spend $10 to completely derail your stream? That's crazy. I mean, you know, go for it, but that's wild. That's a way lower number than what I would have said.
Alright, $20.
Dude! I'm not telling you to raise it, I'm just saying.
There you are.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that I would have said a higher number. But you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. He said, nah, you said 10. First time I'm doing 10.
No. Oh, I thought I had lava.
It says, can I buy your fiber so I can duel you for my video?
Sure. I mean, I like watching montages. I like giving feedback on montages.
Sure. I guess that's fair. I guess to me, like, I have like a sort of view of like what I want my stream to be like. You know what I mean? Like I have a line of where I want, you know, I want to have the agency of like what I want to do. So like it being derailed in that way is like a bit of a, like, it's just not really how I like to run my streams, I guess. First time I've seen 0 health on stream. He has a mod that does that. That wasn't he has a mod that shows like real health. So if he, in the normal game, if somebody has 0.01 health, that's actually not possible. If somebody has 0.1 health or whatever, it'll be rounded up to half a heart. But he has a mod that displays like the actual health that somebody has. And so it displayed it as him having less health, basically. So it, like, you don't actually, you can't, in vanilla, you can't see somebody have 0 health, but he had such low health that it might as well have happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it rounds. Says, I swear I find Theobald in comment sections in the most random corners of Minecraft YouTube scene. It's so funny to me when I randomly find a Theobald comment.
Yeah, I'd say that's true. I comment on random shit a lot.
It's true for me too, except not for Minecraft because I don't watch Minecraft. But like I always, every comment I throw, every comment I do is like, somebody's like, Cheetah? What are you doing here? The classic. That's crazy. You got well, wait, that's Asian, or not Asian. Is that Australian dollars? What's is it Asian? What does $1 mean?
That is not enough for me to watch the montage, I'm sorry.
Is it not? You said it was 10.
Asian dollars?
Oh, Asian.
Or like, what currency is that?
I'm looking it up. It's, yeah, it's Australian dollars to USD.
Australian dollars are like nothing, bro.
Australian, it says 10 is $6.50.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Australian, not Asian. I know, I misspoke. Okay, leave me alone. I would probably guess that would do it. Yeah, 93. He said another 10 AUD question mark, which would make it 12.
Sure.
Well, actually,
sure. I'll watch your montage then.
He says I'll do another 10 AUD for it to be shown. I guess what it is I also don't like people advertising on my stream. That's another thing that bugs me. So it's like, for me, a thing is like, if somebody even asks the question, can you do this? It's like, to me, that is a similar idea to like them just advertising on my stream because other people can get that chat message. So that's another reason why I think it's a pet peeve of mine, or why I'll so quickly say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fucking losing, bro. I'm not playing well enough today.
Props to you for not mentioning a single time how low their ping is. I'm not trying to advertise, I just released it recently and it flopped. That means
you're trying to advertise it.
Yeah, that's I'm not trying to advertise it, I just don't like how well it did, so I'm now trying to get other people to watch it by spending money. Crazy. I get it though. I'm not saying you're wrong for advertising, I'm saying it wouldn't fly in my chat personally. You know what I mean? He dropped the 10. $20 at the end of the day? Actually, it's like $13 because it's AUD, but yeah. Admin Slayer says, what's the hardest violin song?
Oh, I didn't G-head. Fuck. Probably... Probably something by Paganini.
Wasn't that the one that you said was like the original Rockstar?
Yeah.
Eli, or... Dude, you know what? I'd rather accidentally call you Eli than say your real name. So this is an improvement, I think, because that's the second time this happened in the stream. Theo is, how do I say, he's told me this story. I'll let him lock in so I can tell you guys the story. There was a I don't remember the era of time in which he was like doing it, but basically a while ago there was a violinist who was like absurdly good at violin and made like really like intense sort of music. And so there was like a like conspiracy theory that he was like made a deal with the devil because he was like incredibly good at violin, but he like lived as like a sinner in the eyes of a lot of people because he was like super
he was like a gambler
like
and shit. Like
yeah. And he paid for, went to brothels or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, just shit like that. So there was like an idea that he was a fucking he had made a deal with the devil to be as good as he was because he sinned so much.
Okay, I'm gonna actually lock in.
Yeah. Does that mean I can't keep reading chat?
It means I'm not gonna read chat.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I was trying to happen anyway. Does Theo play violin? Yeah. Pretty well, too. Better than I play piano. How bad do you think the Aussie dollar is? It actually is. I looked it up. The conversion is like 6.9 or whatever you know.
Wait, I have no lavas?
Or 1 to 69 cents. Or whatever. I don't know. That math wasn't done well. But you get the point. Oh yeah, not even close to done well. Orchestra stream when?
I'm dead. Oh.
Somebody donated how much for orchestra stream?
I need an orchestra.
So however much it costs. to get an orchestra to do a gig for you, I guess, is the answer to that question. Let me check real quick. It's probably thousands of dollars. Don't forget about that guy's montage, by the way. I don't think he has. I have. $250 per hour? That's way less than I thought. There's no way. That's so low. All of the players in that orchestra have to get paid, dude. That's like a lot of fucking people. There's no way it's only $250. $250 an hour is crazy. $250 an hour for an entire fucking orchestra is fucking nothing. I'm about to go fucking pay an orchestra to come to my house and play. That's crazy. What do you mean $250? $600 an hour is still insanely low? More reasonable? I guess it depends on how big the orchestra is. 50 people? That's what I'm saying. 1 to 5K? Yeah, that's the vibe.
Rematch!
Feels locked in.
Oh, he's not gonna rematch. Rain.
He says GG noob. Twitch chat.
I fucking knew I was gonna lose. I've been playing like shit today. Everyone can attest. I have not been locked in. Fuck you.
Admittedly.
One more. Give it one more.
I actually thought it would be tens of thousands for one. Yeah, I was lowballing when I said thousands.
What is wrong with you, Rain?
I think people are. For average
Fuck
orchestra,
you.
it costs around $600 to $1,200 an hour. The question is, though, is the orchestra going to where you want them to
Oh, I shouldn't have fucking said yes. Oh my god.
Is it the type of thing where the orchestra, you're paying the orchestra to go? Like, can I pay, like, $3,000 to get an orchestra to drive to my house and play? And, like, that's the question, right?
I'm so salty because on a fucking normal day, I absolutely roll that piece of shit.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Rain. Fuck you.
Yeah. Are you mad?
And he knows it's true.
Are you mad because
No, I'm mad because he went in chat and said GG noob.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're doing
my favorite yeah. My favorite Rain moment is after a 2v2 with like I don't remember if it was me and Sharpness versus him and Sweat God. Me and Rain had like a full on like fucking flame war. And it was like like in VC with each other, and someone made fan art of it.
That's funny. Cheetah, why are you AFK in the lobby? I'm AFK in the lobby. Wait, that's such a funny screenshot. Do you see they froze in the midair because they took a screenshot while they were midair, dude? I'm AFK in the lobby to advertise my cloak. Because I have the cloak that says buy my cloak. I'm acting as a billboard. I have the game open at 10 FPS. It's mostly because it's not actually because I'm doing it. It's not actually because I'm advertising. It's because I think the concept of someone billboarding by AFKing in a lobby is so funny that I'm willing to do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't actually care if anybody buys my cloak because of it. I'm doing it because that's funny. That's why. To answer the question.
Get on, Rain. Prove it. Honestly, Loki, you probably do today. Like I'm playing like complete dog ass.
When was the last time you played?
I played last night and I was playing really well, but then I stayed up till 4, which I normally go to bed at like 1 nowadays.
Are you gonna watch that montage? By the way.
If Rain dodges, then yeah. If otherwise, then I'll probably fight him and then watch. It better be good, bro. It better be like best goddamn montage I've ever seen.
Rain was.
Okay, he's not.
It's crazy.
All right, where is your channel?
The editor put my shit clips in it. You just now noticed.
You just now noticed after fucking advertising. Bro, you haven't even watched it yourself. You're just like,
I'm sorry. That's crazy.
bro, he named it to Bad Montage Glaze Me. That's
Wow.
insane. All right. That does not work. Desktop. Does this have... Okay, it does. You guys can hear this, right? All right. This is the $12 montage. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
You know what the fuck going on?
Oh man.
In the Lima,
Oh man. I already have opinions.
you hear me?
It's Nethpot? This is a Nethpot? You're making me watch a Nethpot montage? I have never seen a good... Okay, at least it's not just Nethpot. Thank God.
I can't hear the song.
You can't hear it?
I think, well, you can. It's just really quiet.
Okay, let me... It was loud for me, so I'll turn it back up.
Got me
Oh,
a
Jesus.
beam.
Oh, God.
I'm hot as jalapeno. Bitch, I'm selling out of rain. They say he entertain us. And if you try to tame us, I bet we leave you stained up. Ay, whole lot sticks in the house.
That was a cool clip.
Getting wet like a motherfucking punch. I don't think none of y'all niggas won't come. So sick and
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this down, guys. I think using a song like this for Minecraft is kind of crazy.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think if you like a song, you can put it in the montage.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, that guy's just bad. Why did he pearl at you on 1.5 hearts?
Yeah. This is Rain's montage.
This is Rain's montage. Dude, sorry, I can't help but like comment on this. Like, if you have a stack of webs and someone jumps at you like this should be a web every single time. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm like gameplay reviewing the montage at this point. That was cool. Oh, that was a nice... Oh, I thought you shield disabled him. Never mind. Wait, did you shield disable him? Oh yeah, you're cooldown tricking. I mean, these are actually kind of nice combos. I like the clips. You're not really lining it up with anything in the song though. Like, it doesn't really feel like a montage. It just feels like... What? What do you have against this guy, bro? What did Flip Lip do to you? Bro, like, what beef do you have with Flip Lip? Sorry, guys. He paid me money. I have to watch it. Then we can get back to gaming.
Yeah, I think for me, what makes a montage more than anything else is the timing with the music.
Yeah,
sure. Like,
yeah, it has to be like well timed, and it has to like fit. Yeah. It has to have a mood. Like, that's what I mean. Like, why I don't think using like hard rap for Minecraft montages is like usually great, because like you want to like build a vibe, have a vibe with a montage. I don't know. I have a different perspective than most people, but
I think that I agree. I think that you can have hard rap make sense in a Minecraft montage. I think
it has to be a certain type of montage where there's certain types of clips, and the editing is fast paced and intense, and like I think
Yeah.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like I don't think NevPod is a good game mode to do.
Bro, NethPot is not a good game mode for.
You know what I mean?
I have not seen a NethPot montage where 90% of the clips are just two people punish critting for like until one of them dies. It's just so boring.
I got a message from Dukes. He says, "Get on the dev server if you can. He doesn't mind if you did it on stream."
Oh, okay.
You have the IP, right? I sent it to you. You don't have to.
I think so. I think I want to end stream soon because I'm like, my brain is not
Does he
feeling
want to
great.
do it on stream? I don't know what I don't know what he actually wants you to. By the way, you like me in the middle of the ring. But what was I gonna say? He might want you to. Oh, he says just testing pearls, so I assume you can do it after stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do it after stream then.
Okay. He says he doesn't mind if you stream it, though. That's what he's saying.
I see.
Oh.
So what about the orchestra? I mean, do we have $250 to pay all the orchestra? Dude, hearing $250 for renting an orchestra makes me relieved that it didn't go further with my classical music.
I think okay, 250 was the lowest number I heard. I heard the average was like 600 to 1300 a month, right?
That seems a little bit more reasonable.
I was gonna say even there though, it's like these are professionals. Like these are people who've devoted their life to developing this skill, like. And it's a massive amount of people. Like, you're not just paying for the people. You're paying, like, the individual people. You're paying for the... Anyway, it's crazy.
Are people who use the most cute, lighthearted, chill-type music? Yeah, I already have a song in mind for my next montage whenever I make it. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a 50k montage or not. I'm kind of coming up on that milestone pretty fast.
My issue is I don't play enough to get clips. And, like, I also... Sorry to kind of cut you off, but my standards are too high now because I used to clip against, like, literally the best players in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now all my clips are, like, they mean nothing in my brain unless it's literally against, like, incredibly good players. So, like...
12 an hour for those musicians? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
But, yeah, that's why I'm, like, you know... what was I saying? I haven't made montages because it's like I never have clips. I just like I come up with so many ideas for like exactly what we're talking about. Where like I find a song and I'm like, oh, this song and this song together would make such a good montage. Or even if it's just one song, I'm like, this would be such a good montage. I just never have clips because I don't play. And when I play, I don't play people that are like, you know, like yeah, I want to clip TheobaldTheBird 16 times in bridge. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, don't get me wrong, you're good, but like, it's just like.
You should get in contact with the bridge tier list people, not to test, but just to like, oh shit, nice.
But it was to test, not to get good games though. I could.
You should go there to get good games.
And I could use the testing as an excuse to get good games, and then see who's good and who's chill, and I can duel people for it.
Well, I'm just saying anyone in there would be excited to duel you.
That's true.
I'm reading that ultimate. Yes, I'm very excited for Silk Song. I'm very, very excited for Silk Song. I really like Hollow Knight.
Can I be honest?
What?
I have tried multiple times to try to get into Hollow Knight. It's gorgeous. The music is beautiful. The world is endearing and fun and interesting. I haven't been able to play it consistently. Like it's just a game that I struggle to boot up. I don't have a good reason for it. It's one that I struggle to really get into. Like the gameplay isn't like super. It's just not that fun to me. You know.
Really, the gameplay is what you don't like?
You know, that's not even true. It's because I do like when I'm actually in the gameplay. It's interesting and kind of fun. I don't know. I don't have a good reason for why I don't play the game. I just struggle to boot it up. Like, I don't know.
Dude, why am I getting rocked by Admin Slayer? This is why I know. This is the sign that I should fucking end the stream. Never mind. I forgot that Admin Slayer is scared. He's terrified of me. No, Admin Slayer will duel me and he'll start winning and then he'll completely self-destruct. Like, my aura is too much for him. I forgot that against Admin Slayer I literally have plot armor. Bro, are you telling me I'm wrong? Like, are you telling me I'm wrong? Like, you will throw the most insane leads against me. Like, even when you're just like straight up outplaying me in like the first half, you get like nervous. You shiver in your timbers.
That's what I like about Bridge, or that's what I like about having played so much Bridge, is I have like, if I have a lead, I'm not gonna throw it because of nerves. I'm gonna throw it because I suck. You know what I mean? Like I don't throw out of nerves almost ever. I have a way. I have gotten good because Bridge is the reason why.
Oh my
I
god,
say
it's 11. Holy shit. Yeah, I want to end stream. Okay, I didn't realize I've been streaming for this long.
Yeah, no stress.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're totally good. Do I finish or are you gonna end the stream?
I'm not gonna end the stream.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for watching, guys. I enjoyed reading chat. I think next time, guys. I think the reading chat isn't gonna be a gimmick. I think I want to try like repeating this strategy of making stream content. I think actually that interacting with my viewers makes for more interesting. Fuck me, dude. I can't. I'm gonna like just straight up go to bed. Holy shit.